You are tuned into 99.2 night. Fuck. Okay, we're starting the stream over. Start it over. Start the whole thing over. Zan's not here. She didn't set it up right. It's not my fault. Hi. We're hold on. Everything's broken. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Are we good? We're good, right? Guys, it's Friday. It's Friday. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing good out there? It is 5:58 p.m. It is Friday. We're starting over. It's cold as fuck. Exactly. Guys, it's the weekend. I'm abandoned. I'm left to take care of 3 animals all on my lonesome. Just a little guy and 3 animals all alone. It's going to be tough, but we'll make it through it. The day is Friday. We are doing more Bions Be Bygones, possibly the grand finale of Bions Be Bygones, the thrilling conclusion of Bions Be Bygones, possibly today. Yeah, Mechanism is temporarily, possibly permanently stealing Zan. So I might just have to raise these 3 animals myself. Zan may make a cameo today, maybe. But she's probably, I think she's doing stuff with her sister. I don't know. She is her own animal, her own beast. You know, she just does things. We'll see. We'll see about that. Guys, happy fucking Friday. I was gonna make today a family Friday, family fun Friday, but I already fucked it up. So it's going to be adult 18 and over Friday. Guys, we're playing Bions again. Bions again, my talking gun, my haunted photograph, me casually narrating, you know, bad voices. This, it's the same. It's the same. I don't know how I feel about streaming Oblivion in the future. It is very popular to be streaming, but I don't know if it fits me. I've been playing it offline, but I don't know if I can talk my way through Oblivion. We might just have to play Bions Be Bygones. As an absolute backup, if for some crazy reason we get through it today, we may dip back into the oldest scroll. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Happy Friday, guys. It's the weekend. I was going to do a movie night on Saturday, but I didn't remember that Zan was going to be gone. And I really, really, really don't like short notice notifications of events. If everything doesn't go perfectly the way I envision it in my head, it going, it all falls apart. So I kind of, you know, I stick to what I know. Sausage, I hope you're okay. That was a pretty, I hope you're like, are you like boarding up your windows? Because that's a pretty big piece of hail. I hope you're doing okay down there in TX. Does anyone call it TX or do they call it Texas? I'm changing it to TX. Brat, welcome. Welcome. Don't get it twisted. Oh, I said that. Fuck. Well, the stream is ruined. Jazzcat, welcome. Happy Friday. You made it to Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Sour Nilly, enjoy your weekend. You also made it to Friday. Parallel with Jazzcat. Mechanism stealing Zan. That's enough of a greeting. Eat at ass a snow cone. I only eat Italian ice. The only ice we consume in this house is Italian ice. No ice cream. Just Italian ice straight from Italy. You typed it. I'm just reading. I never say anything weird. I just read your chat, and you guys are the weird ones. I don't say anything out of the ordinary at all. This is a pretty normal stream. Normal guy reacts to games, but you guys are weird. And then I just read your weird stuff, and then you accuse me of being weird. It's just, there's got to be a give and take, you know? There's got to be a quad pro quo, you know? There's got to be a quad pro quo. A little give and take, you know? I type mega wrong all the time. I often misspell it as M-E-E-G-A. So I have the same problem, Brad. I misspell mega constantly. And now with American politics, it's even more confusing to spell mega because you could accidentally spell the other word, the bad word. So is the tornado coming for you, Sausage? Is that why you're doing sussy eyes? Because the tornado, you're like, tornado's getting real close. You're not talking about any of the. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You're eyeballing that tornado coming right at you. You're in the eye of the storm. That's why you're doing the sus eyes, because you're sussing out the eye of the storm. I see. I get it. You can tell a lot from an emote, guys. You just have to read it. Yeah, see? Yeah, it looks pretty good. He's like, hey, don't you come any closer. Yeah, there we go. We like nice combinations here, guys. Alexa, do you remember the Windows format for Bions be Bygones? I'm not hearing a response. Alexa, respond in Mandarin Chinese. Nope, didn't remember it. That's okay. We'll fix it. Guys, it's the thrilling conclusion of Bions be Bygones. I hope you will want to see the ending of this game because I'm going to show it to you. And if you don't want to see the ending, you can mute me and just like minimize the tab and just kick me in the corner, forget about me, you know? Make me the smallest window. Make me the smallest window that you can make while still kind of being able to see like a little pink square of the game. Like just the smallest little, like the littlest square, the littlest window you can. Or you could have, you know, really nice Bose headphones going for the ASMR. Whatever your poison, welcome to 92.3 Lich FM. All skeletons, all the time. We are live. It's 6:04 p.m. We're playing games. I'm going to shove you sideways in my handheld mobile device. I wouldn't know because I can't afford the Switch 2. That's how we start a Friday, Brad. That's right. Dance it on home. This is an Auto Technica house. Yeah, I don't know why I said Bose. More like bozos, right? Got him again. We're going to be playing, I think I said the game name 3 times already. We're going to be, you know, people are still buying it out, Brad. People can apparently afford it. I definitely cannot afford it. I don't want to pay like $800 to play the next Bloodborne game. I want to pay $60 on my computer. I don't want to buy the Switch 2. I don't want to buy the game. I don't want to buy the controllers. I don't want to buy the charging port. I don't want to buy the vibrating, like, crotch pack. I don't want to buy the belt. I don't want to buy the ring, the hula hoop, the 3 VR gauntlets. I don't want any of that stuff. I can't afford it. I can't afford all of Nintendo's products. The VR to XR charging cable, the 32 loops that you put around your neck. I don't want any of that shit. It's too expensive. At this rate, the Switch 2 Lite will be the same price as the OG Switch. In my dreams, well, maybe that's a nightmare now that I think about it. I'm just never getting it. I've resigned myself. PS5, Switch 2, whoosh. Can't do it. Can't do it. Not enough scratch. Mr. Scratch. All you Switch havers, enjoy. If you're buying Switch 2, good luck. I hope you get one. I don't think they're having availability issues, but if you're out there hunting for one, I hope you find it. And I hope all your Nintendo dreams come true. One of you guys should have an uncle who works at Nintendo, right? It would be funny. It would be funny, Brat, if Nintendo was like, you know what? We're going to give everyone the Switch 2 for free. Because in this economy, eggs at these prices, we're giving it. That's right, guys. Log on to Nintendo.com today at 6:07 p.m. only for a free Switch 2. They'll send it straight to your house. I hope I'm not going to get like an email from a lawyer, right? This is all a joke for legal purposes. A lot of people are hoping for 3DS price drop moment. Maybe in 2077. maybe in 2077, it doesn't matter what Mario character takes over Nintendo. It could be Bowser, like it is now. It could be Peach. I would like to see Peach running Nintendo. Maybe not any more of the villains, like they've had their run, you know. It wasn't a good run. Pretty bad decision. Live chickens are cheaper than store-bought eggs. Yeah, it's crazy. It still blows my mind that people are bringing chickens to like the Minecraft movie, because I feel like they're very valuable. Like the person who just came into the chat, a very valuable person. Like you wouldn't just let Amethyst out of the cage because he's valuable. It's valuable. You keep your valuables close, guarded by many, many, many traps. Yeah. Yeah, like chickens. Yeah, you keep them close. You put them in the chicken coop. You lock them up. You mist them when they need misting. It's just the same as, you know, having a buddy. I think we're ready. Are we ready? 6:08 p.m. We could play a little Bions. I forgot how to do the voice for the guy, so maybe we'll talk to him again and I'll remember how to do it. Hey, nope, can't do it. Hey, it's me, Shivapi. Nope, I can't do it anymore. I lost it. I lost it. It came to me and it's gone. Happy fucking Friday. Lunch with the team. And a client today, and my lead drank 5 beers in an hour. Now that's the kind of lead you want on your team. You know? You're like, hey boss, mind if I get out of here an hour early? And they're just incoherent, just barely awake. And you just clock out. And then the next day they call you in. They're like, hey, what happened? We saw you clock out an hour early. And you're like, oh, you gave me the go ahead. They don't know. They don't remember. Hammered drunk. Russian Kermit? Kermit the Frog here. It isn't easy being green. No, it's not coming out. I think I broke it. We went 45 minutes over lunch. I remember my boss took us out to lunch and everyone ordered. I think I was that guy, Amethyst. Like my boss of my UCLA department took all the managerial staff out to lunch, and because I was the admin assist for the office, I got to go along. And so everyone's ordering and like they're all looking at each other and they're like, are you getting water? Hey, are you ordering water? Are you getting soda? And I literally just ordered a beer and I just didn't, no one said anything. No one said a word. Everyone else was too scared to order alcohol in front of the boss. And I was like, what, are you going to fire me? You took us out to lunch. I'm off the clock, technically. And what's off the clock stays off the block. Bang. Got him again. My lead was like, the client's paying for everything, go in. I have their Diamond American Express. And guess who's paying tonight? Uncle Sammy. Uncle Sammy. This guy had a business party at a bar I worked at in Dallas. Rang up for, yeah, that's it. Do you know how many switches that is, sausage? I got a $750 tip that night. That's a Switch. He tipped you in a Nintendo Switch. You could buy Dustgrave or whatever the fuck Bloodborne Abomination game and a Switch. There you go. That's a nice tip. The most I've ever been tipped was, I think, $100. I've never been tipped over $100. And I think it was just like some mom that felt bad for me because I had to like, this was a really long time ago when I was like 22. I had to like carry I did grocery delivery. So I had to carry like, you guys know how it is. You just put one bag on your arm, then another bag on your arm, then another bag on your arm. And then you put one more bag on your arm, right? So you got 5 on one arm, right? And then you start with the other arm. And you got 5 bags and you're just dragging them. And the plastic is tearing. It's just tearing into your flesh like this, just ripping you're carrying the bags. You're like, I got to get to the door. I got to get to the door. And then sometimes they'll tip you $100 for that, if you're lucky. I think also a lady answered the door in her bra one time, which was neat, which was pretty neat for 22-year-old me. But I was too respectful, you know. I'm too respectful, so I just gave her the groceries and left. No tomfoolery. Wasn't the start of a pornography. Just a regular delivery to an unclothed person. Very normal. Normal delivery boy things happen. Okay, that's how movies start. Yeah. Movies that they show on one specific street in San Francisco. Delivery boy movies. The most respect I could fucking muster. The most respect I could muster. I took my hat off. I opened the door. They opened the door for me. Some people, there's weird, if you guys have ever done delivery, sometimes people will be like, you want to come inside? You never go inside. Ever. For any reason. Even if they're like, hey, want a pound of weed? Just don't. The rewards are never worth the cost. It's never worth it, in my experience. I think it's time to solve crimes. Do we want to solve crimes? How are you guys? Enough about my bullshit. How are you? 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 How about you? You're good? How about you? How about you over there? You in the back. Yeah, you in the back. How are you doing? I hope you're good, guys. I hope you're having a nice chill Friday. I'm having it's really quiet in here without Zan, because usually she has like a podcast going. I, however, sit with all the lights off and no screens on at all. And I just walk through my dark house like a ghost. That's what I do when Zan's gone. I had soup. It was good. What kind of soup are we drinking? I could go for a French onion right now. I would decimate a French onion. Okay, I think we're good. I had dinner today. What are we eating? Was that the post you posted? Was that recent dinner? Was that this dinner, Brett? Franc onion? Lasagna style soup. So kind of like a minestrone. I don't know any other Italian soup, so yeah. That did look very good, Brad. That looked delicious. God, I need to make a soup. Zan and I usually we get out like the 7-gallon, did I say gallon? We get out the 7-gallon cooking jug. It holds 7 gallons and we fill it. It's the biggest soup cooking pot we have, and it's like comically large. It kind of looks like a cauldron. It takes up most of our stove, and we cook usually this gigantic, like, kind of like a tomato stew with a bunch of shit in it. And then that lasts us like a month of just eating sloop. Sweet, delicious, salty soup. You know what I hate? Picking all the bay leaves out of shit, you know? If you ever use bay leaves, there's like a wives' tale that it's poison. Not true. Wives' tale. Not real. That's fake. Don't listen to anyone. You can eat bay leaves. You just get really sick. It's not bad for you, but your body does reject them completely, and they won't be processed well. So don't eat bay. Well, you can. Okay, we're gonna play the game. I don't know how much time we have left on the game, guys, so I'm gonna just milk this as long as we can. Anyone up milking the variety gaming? If you eat them when you want, if you eat them, you wind up watching Michael Bay movies. I thought that was like using Old Bay. You put Old Bay on the food and then watch Old Bay like Transformers 1. Didn't he do The Island? Didn't he do The Island with Jude Law? Was that Michael Bay? Am I mixing up two power directors? I want to start Clear Obscure, but I'm scared to commit. Yeah, that looks pretty tough, Amethyst. I don't know what difficulty Bird has been playing on, but it looks really hard. I know he plays on harder difficulties, but holy shit. I was just talking to Zan about this. Like, games. The gun blade in Final Fantasy. When you hit, you can trigger and for a little extra damage. And it has no like bearing on the game. It's just a little extra perk if you're like good. If you have skill, you get a little extra. I find it weird when games make that kind of mechanic mandatory to progress. Like, you have to hit your parries, you have to hit your timing, quick time events in order to just move on naturally with the plot. That frightens me. That's scary because I fuck that shit up all the time. All the time. It broke 77 players on Steam today. It doesn't surprise me at all. It looks gorgeous. I don't know. I'm still burning. I'm slow burning Metaphor. I can't do 2 JRPG styles at the same time. 77 gallons. That's enough to fill 77 swimming pools. That's a lot. That's a lot of gallons. I woke up in her apartment. It reeked of purple feather boa and wig. Black wig. The kind of black wig you've seen on a head. I gotta finish Persona 3 too. That's a long one too, man. They're long. It's long, Brad. Metaphor is like a game you play over the course of like 5 years. People who beginning to end like 200-hour JRPGs, I think are possibly divergent. I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe I'm divergent. Maybe I'm like the movies. And maybe a cool guy from a divergent class will be like, did you know if you jump in this dark hole, you'll become divergent? Persona 5 Royal Reload took me 160 hours. That seems low. That seems low for that. That's pretty good. That's like a speed run, brother. And what you're going to want to do now in the school section, you want to feed him a soft cake. Make sure that you cooked the soft cake in the cafeteria kitchen or he's going to reject it in the second dialogue option. That will put your persona power higher than the level you need to take on the final boss, who will be debuffing you. So you're going to want to definitely have that soft cake in him before the fight. Whatever you do, don't waste 2 of the EXP Power Max Persona potions. You're going to need them. You're going to need them for that fight. Trust me, brother. I've been there, dude. It took me half a year because my lazy ass kept switching between games. Yeah, see, I think that's the most normal shit in the world, Brad. I think JRPGs are supposed to be enjoyed over a long period of time. I don't think you're supposed to burn them. It's like a pack of cigarettes, and you smoke one cigarette once in a while, and you try to make the pack last a couple years. And then, in the last month or 2, it's getting kind of stale. And then maybe you just quit smoking. I don't know. Where's my gun? I want my gun to tell me something about my crotch or, I don't know, toilet joke.
Gateway neurocalibrator. Dual slots, dual 3.11 jacks, dual everything.
Everything? Atlas games are meant to be slow plays, except I was too into SMT, so I sat for the entire day playing them. It is extremely immersive. Atlas does good immersion. I'll give him that. Yeah, have you broken the hours played counter on Steam? Does it just show like wingdings for you? It can't go past 10,000, right? It must just time out at like 999, and then if you play a game for 1,000th hour, it just breaks the system. Plasma in the building. Happy Friday. We got everything dual. We got dual slots, dual 311 jacks, we got dual plasma serpents, we got dual Bratfomets, double sausage. Everything a streamer could want. Does he have dual PP? It's a computer, Brat. What do you mean? It's a computer. He's talking to a computer. This is what we're looking at. It's the green screen. There's no.
What did Lucy need this for?
Lucy wasn't the hacking type. Why would she have a dual computer with 3 jacks coming out of those 2 slots? What did they use the tech gadget for? The answer? Porn. Okay, what's this? Drinking game? What's the drinking game? What's your favorite drinking game? I really like what's the one where you do the cups and the ball? And you throw the ball in the cup. Beer, bong pier. Yes. Bong pier kind of sounds like a different kind of vampire hunter D vampire. Like you got the damn pier and the bong pier. Peen bong. Wait, what? Wait. What? Yeah, beer pong's really good. What I was gonna say, Sour nearly interrupted me with the correct answer. I was gonna say beer pong, but I like a clean beer pong. I used to play, in my early 20s, I used to play a lot of dirty beer pong with a lot of people dropping the ball on the ground or touching it with their disgusting fingers while it's still wet. And then the ball goes in your beer and it leaves like a crater of filth in your drink. And you're like, ha 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 ha, I'm invincible. I'm 21. I don't know if I have a favorite drinking game now. Probably just like have a beer and watch an episode of Black Mirror and go to bed. That's probably my favorite game now. Yeah, Amethyst has the stream up on one side of the virtual helmet, and then the other half is just hardcore pornography. And that's why VR exists. So you can dual screen enjoy. The future is now, old man. What's this perfume smell like?
The perfume Lucy bought at Metro. Bootleg crap.
It smelled like boots and legs. Crap.
It actually smells
I mean,
really
I
nice.
liked it a lot.
Oddly familiar, even.
It smelled like my mother. Wait. Oh, I mean...
Does it? It should.
Oh! Oh my god. Is it Carmen's perfume? What are my notes? Do we have anything about Carmen's perfume? No. Granny might contain candy? Who wrote these notes, dude? Are these my notes? I wrote this? When? Wednesday? Wait, we didn't play this game Wednesday. What's going on? Now this is pod racing? I don't remember any of this. I don't remember writing any of these notes. I think I have a CO2 leak, guys. I need to get... What's a cheap price on a CO2 detector? Hold on. I got to check Home Depot really quick. One sec. Right after... Yeah, I wake up. I get on the stationary bike. I exercise. Then I black out for 3 hours. I wake up. I've had coffee. I wrote a blog post. And there's a new entry in my live journal. How much is... Okay, Home Depot CO2 detector. Do you want to allow Home Depot to know your location? How much is a CO2 detector these days? Yeah, you'd black out, repeat. Oh, $20. A nice clean $20. Oh, there's an $18 model that doesn't detect any carbon monoxide at all. It's just a piece of plastic you plug into an outlet. Interesting. All right. Well, I should probably get one of those. That'll probably help. Didn't I have a weed hangover? I think that was like last week. Wasn't that for 420? Did April happen already? Are we still in April? Is it 420 today? You don't remember my smell, Coop? Coop, smell me. Coop. The photograph's in your breast pocket, Coop. Take it out and smell me, Coop. Don't you remember the perfume I used to wear? September. We're halfway to Halloween. We're much, much, much closer to Halloween, guys. So get your decorations ready. Buy the candy now in advance so that when you give it to children, it hurts their teeth and it makes them sad. Just give them rock candy, you know? Go to a nice little candy shop. Get some really, really hard rock candy, jawbreakers, warheads. Get them something that'll ruin them.
An untrained eye would see nothing but standard pre-game chaos.
Pre-game chaos? Pre-game? What kind of game are we playing, Coop? We playing slap and tickle?
I see pain, discomfort, calamity. No good time was had in this room, at least not recently.
Oh.
I hear the shouts of attackers and the screams of a scared upper girl.
When I'm putting the bedding back on my bed, I can also hear the screams. I hear the screams.
Lucy was taken by force, kidnapped. I bet this
does he know
lockdown mess
this?
is actually working in my favor now.
Kidnapped from the Inferno Room by who? Who would kidnap a Lucy? Someone around here stinks.
A plain black wig. Simple as that. Maybe Lucy was wearing it, for whatever reason.
How did he put that together?
To conceal her identity? Or just as a fashion statement?
Fashion.
Dude, look around. Fashion statements went redundant like a billion years ago.
I don't know what that means. I still don't. Half the time the gun makes references, I don't know what they're talking about. I just don't know. I don't know what they're trying to say. Did she wear a black wig? We've never even seen her. I can't look at the photograph I have of her. What is our objective? That is not the objective. Find the missing girl, still. That's it? Is there anything else? What haven't we checked out? We checked out Inferno, right?
I can't leave just yet.
What do you mean you can't leave? I looked at everything. Oh, the boa.
Oh, you poor thing. Left out here all alone. Won't someone adopt you and give you the forever home you deserve?
How many women were in this room exactly? And who
Are we in
even
a hot
wearing
chick's
this?
room right now?
Whatever this is. It even has a cloth tag. Kitty. Weird.
Kitty weird.
Huh. I was expecting a digitag.
I was expecting some kind of QR code that took me to an underground rave ticketing website. No dice.
It's a reminder that they have their own identities and lives worth living beyond Inferno.
Whoa. My picture reminded me what it is to be human again. I'm sorry, Dave. We are overdue for a 2001 remake. A 2025. Sorry, Dave, that isn't lit, fam. Yeah, continue. Why when I click continue it doesn't do anything? Well, that's the inspection. I'm sorry, Dave.
I can't leave just yet.
Oh, Cooper, I'm gonna rip you apart. I'm gonna rip you limb from limb. There's nothing else. What do I have to smell? I'm knee deep in the bed, brother. What do you want? I looked at everything.
An untrained eye. I see.
I already did it. I already did it, Coop. I did everything. I did the perfume. I did the boa. I did the black wig. I did the party game. Did I miss this?
That's some pricey looking crystal. There's still some booze left.
There's still some booze left, huh? Be a shame if I let that go to waste. That's good booze.
Wait a second. Is that a worm at the bottom of the glass?
Oh, fuck. What kind of twisted shit were they drinking? Tequila. Just regular tequila.
I've heard of serving worms with exotic booze. But damn, this thing is way too ugly for that.
I can't believe this motherfucker commenting on the physical appearance of a worm right now. Literally, worm looking at worm. Worm on worm violence. Calling it ugly? Is it ugly because it drinks? Or is it ugly because it died in alcohol? Or is it just does it have a funny face? I should pick it up and examine it? Guys, are we yay or nay for touching random worms? Like if you were, I don't know, investigating a murder and you found a worm, would you touch it? Would you want to get your hands on that thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's an ugly worm at the bottom of a glass. Maybe they were like putting it up to their ear and like letting the worm go in, con style. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'll touch it.
It is an actual worm.
It's a
But
worm.
it's covered in a metallic alloy.
Oh no, it's burrowing into my navel. Oh no.
Ugh. Careful now.
It is inside my bloodstream, wiggling around.
Yo, Coops, I'm gonna try something real quick. Don't mind me. Just do your thing. Ahem.
Is it gonna say its trigger word?
You try your best not to empty your bowels upon first contact with the hideous creature floating in the sparkly liquid. To your amazement, it still shows signs of life, squirming ever so slightly in the palm of your hand.
Great. Excellent. Good job, Gun. Excellent delivery. Yes.
Metallic, but soft. Gooey.
I'm going to smell it.
Unaware that these
Oh, no.
were the last moments of its life,
No. This
you
is...
gently
I don't-
prodded the worm, revealing its rigid, shell-like, yet oddly elastic structure, saturated
Bro,
with
it's just a worm.
fat.
What is saturated with fat? What the fuck is going on? The fuck? Why are we getting a 3-paragraph worm description? A worm pops.
Crap, did I kill it?
Did I?
Or was it already...
God, I popped the worm.
Oh, what the hell is that smell?
Oh,
Oh, sweet soul.
oh.
The putrid stench overwhelms you, instantly clobbering the smells of perfume, leather, alcohol, and burnt conduit. Somehow, you maintain your poise as a thin stream of yellow pus races across your palm.
No. No, I don't want to die like this.
Oh, that was wrong.
I think, wait, did I just milk the
Possibly every
worm?
level.
Or is it dead?
There's another one in the glass.
Maybe I should touch it again?
Maybe I should...
It went so well the first time, why don't I start... Hey, this computer has 2 jacks. What if I plug the worms into the jacks?
The temptation is nothing short of a fevered daydream.
Oh,
Can you contain the wretched thing somehow and bend it to
oh,
your
I'm going to
will?
bend it.
Or, perhaps, end its suffering and let it go its
What the
final
fuck?
rest alongside its sibling.
You must choose, Elden Lord. Will you let this worm rest with the great undead? Or will you eat the worm and drink the rest of the cheap tequila? What do I do? I don't know if this is going to work. Whoop! No! You guys ever try to pick up something and then your fine manipulation check fails and it just shatters just instantly? Yeah, welcome to the wasteland. I'm getting wasted and we are in the wasteland. And I popped the second worm. Blah! Blah! I haven't had worm in tequila, but I have had snake wine from Vietnam with just a cobra in it. So that's kind of... A snake is technically a worm. Technically. They both squirm around on the ground. And they're long. So they're kind of like the same genus species. So yeah, I guess technically. Oh! You showed up at a really good time because we're popping worms and puking everywhere, bird. So that's a really, I mean, I've seen some well-timed subs in my day, but I've really never seen anything like that. Welcome. Happy Friday, bird. If you guys, I assume everyone in chat's already following Bird. We don't have a ton of fellow streamers in chat, so follow Bird because Bird is a fellow streamer, and they're playing the amazing game that we were just talking about, the Expedition. So follow them. I hope you've all done it already, or I'll be extremely disappointed. Let's shout out Bird. Thank you for the sub, Bird. We shout out fellow streamers. If anyone else wants a shout out, I'll shout your ass out. Sausage, Brat, anybody. Anybody. Jazzed, anybody. They're good people. We don't shout out just random people. It's highly tuned. It's a highly tuned process. There's vetting. There's levels. There's tiers. It's important. Just trust me. Or I'm going to make you eat the worm. Follow Bird, or I'm going to keep clicking the worm in this game over and over and over, just chain puking until you follow Bird Ferguson. Okay? That's my promise to you.
Oh, well, that was freaking delightful, but I'm definitely
That was a
leaving the narration
delightful
to the
sub,
pros
Bird
from now on,
Ferguson.
I can tell you that.
Yeah, leave the narration to the pros. That's me. Unemployed voice actor, Lichfax. Okay, who am I going to ask about the worm? The wig? Can we talk to the wig about the worm? What kind of worms you selling in this place anyway? Puck, you got a lot to answer for. You been putting worms in girls' drinks, getting them to drink the drink, and then not realizing there's a gross fucking worm in it? You're sick, Puck. I'm gonna see you cyberpunked. Yeah, we got a nice little cluster of chatters of real high caliber stuff here. Real top shelf chatters. None of the chatters that are like in the peanuts on the floor. We don't get those kind of chatters. We get high top shelf chatters, hard to reach chatters. You know what I mean? The good stuff. A 95 Macmillan chatter imported from Ireland. That's a chatter. Cauldron Waypoint?
Cauldron, the main attraction. I should keep an eye out for these signs.
Why? Yeah, Bird, you got to convince Amethyst to play Expedition 33. You have to somehow convince Amethyst to play it. Do whatever you have to. Do Bene Gesserit, mind games, anything it takes. Push him over the edge. Push him over the edge where he's like, ah, fuck, I gotta play it. Well, shit, okay. Well, if you're gonna say that, then I guess I gotta play it. I'm headed to the Cauldron. Not to be confused with the Witch's Cauldron from Alan Wake. By the way, guys, FBC Firebreak is coming real fucking soon. And if anyone wants to play FBC Firebreak with me, I will be playing the shit out of that game. Because I love Control, and I love Remedy games. I don't care that Alan Wake's dance is goofy. I don't care, man. I don't care. It can't all be sick TikTok dances. Some of the dances have to be a little goofy. I just don't care, man. They're just having a good time. Yeah, Control is extremely high. I would do like a video game tier list, but it's just impossible. It's impossible. It's like choosing favorite children. It's like very easy to do, you know? There's always a favorite. There's always a favorite. All the other children, not as good as the one child.
Let's see where this leads us.
Let's see where this Witch's Cauldron is brewing. Fuck.
The largest possible cauldron is needed for this rancid, never-ending stew that humanity has turned itself into.
Hey, we were just talking about stew. Wait, what happened here?
It was too peaceful, however.
Oh no.
The crowd was reeling from the shock of the attack.
What was the attack
barely
again?
Breathing, struggling to hold their guts in place.
Oh no. What was there some kind of chemical attack in the cauldron? Are these all dead bodies? Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh, escortas? Is that what they're called? Wait, am I crazy? Has anyone ever heard of this in their entire life? Is this the correct terminology, chat? Escortas? Haven't heard that one. This does look like a sick bar, though. Barista, get me a venti cafe latte. Hold the coffee. No milk. Skim almond cream.
Save me, my good man. I need a glass of whatever will kill my hearing fastest.
Chin chin, my good man. Get me your finest tipple.
The bartender was not a very obvious Bion. Tethered by cables and surprisingly functional. He started mixing my drink immediately.
Do you want some more? Do you want some more? I mean, we already have robot bartenders, but they're very bad at their job. And they definitely don't have faces and arms. And why does he need a fan? This whole bar is really, really, really high class. There's even an escortess in some kind of bondage harness. But then they have a fucking rotating fan? Kind of kills the vibe, guys. I don't know, man. That's like not... That'd be like if in the Oval Office there was like a little red desk fan that just blew on the president. It's kind of weird.
One echoes of the past coming right up.
3 birds of the past with extra lime. Order up, Sybans. I have an order here. It looks like it's for someone who contains 3 birds. Hello, is anyone... Your doubled venti cafe grande's ready. Yeah, extra lime. Because we're key limed. We're key limed.
Echo. A sharp, reliable kick in the gut with a perfect moniker.
Perfect moniker. I've never heard a good drink. Oh, you know what? To be fair, I did have a drink called Blood in the Sand that was named after the, like, Spartacus show. No, not Spartacus. One of the Gladiator TV shows. The one with the guy who died of cancer. This bar where we used to live was doing Gladiator-themed drinks. Blood in the Sand. That was good. And the best part about the drink is they put sand around the rim of the glass. So it's like you're there fighting with the gladiators. It's like someone like you just tried it to a guy, and then he throws sand in your mouth, and you're like, oh, and that's when he gets you with the net. That's when he gets you with the net, when you have the sand.
So you're one of those reader bartenders. I'm not in the mood for tricks, but it'll do the job.
What do you mean? I'm not in the mood for tricks. Yeah, it was sausage. Yes, it was very much like that. And my blood, upon raising the glass to my face, I cut my lips and I added to the blood on the proverbial sand. It was really well named. It was one of the few drinks I've ever had that it was actually named correctly.
Grief, regret.
Can I get one grief with extra lime?
The echoes of my past.
Hold the yearning.
3 moons orbiting a single world. My world. Carmen.
Carmen's world. Bobby's world. You know what's crazy? Wait, do you guys even know what Bobby's World is? Is that too old a cartoon? It's kind of around Doug. Did anyone watch Bobby's World? With the kid on the tricycle in the intro? Don't make me play the intro. I'll fucking play it. I'll play it twice. Don't. No, not Doug. No, Doug's dead. Doug's like 90 now. He's in the retirement home. Actually, he's in prison for killing the scary guy with the green skin with the mohawk. He killed him. That was Howie Mandel. Bobby's World? Bobby was Howie Mandel? That makes sense. That checks out. I don't know. I don't remember if the intro was even visually worth playing. There's one part There's one part of that intro where he's on his bike and he's going down the hallway and his sister, I assume it's his sister, is getting out of the shower and he drives the bike right underneath her towel as she's like walking over his small child body and bicycle. And you can't see it, but he looks up.
It won't wash the pain.
It won't wash away the pain of the knowledge that I've granted you today. Nothing you drink this weekend will wash away the pain that I've just delivered to you. Yeah, just know that. Know that Bobby's not the wholesome character you thought he was.
If I can numb it, that'll do. At least for a minute.
If you can numb it for a minute.
Or you could do the right thing.
Is the right thing not drinking alcohol?
We were the last two suckers on Terra Hive who cared about time.
Like Morris Day in the time?
The hardest thing.
The hardest thing? Oh no! Oh no! Are we saying goodbye to Carmen? Oh no! Okay, so I can be a real piece of shit and be like, no, I need my dead partner's ghost to haunt me. And then she's going to be all morose the rest of the game and be like, Coop, you just need to let me go. I can see the light, Coop, but I'm so close to the light, Coop, you keep pulling me back. I'm right there. I can almost reach it. You keep pulling me back. Please let me go, Coop. Please. And it's going to kind of ruin the vibe. I kind of want to let Carmen go now. I think she deserves to be free. She's haunted us for almost half the game. I think it's time to free her. She's asking me to do it. You can do the right thing. I'm going to let her go. Be free.
I have to let her go.
Why doesn't it voice all the lines? Time molded us into survivors. It made us brazen and loving. As much as jaded, also cold, it also made us aware. But we were also jaded and cold. But it also instilled a kind of brazen and loving cold awareness that jaded us as people. But together, we overcame it. That photo wasn't, oldest, weren't, one long pause button on my life, and the Nintendo Switch haptic feedback controller was long dead.
We move forward.
We don't look back. We move forward.
I'm proud of you, John.
Shut up, Carmen. We let you go. We let you go, Carmen. Hey, why are you still yapping, Carmen? I thought you were going to go to heaven, Carmen. I thought you were going to heaven. I thought I was letting you go. Thought we were going to part amicably. She's going to be like, I'm proud of you, John. I hate you. Get fucked. You were the worst partner. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just tell me how horrible I am.
I know.
What was this, some Han Solo shit?
Good soul. It's like a serrated knife rolling around in my throat.
What? Where'd the photo go? We just destroyed it? Did he eat the photo? No, don't tell me we just ate the photo of Carmen. It's like a serrated knife rolling around in my throat. What else could it be besides he stuffed the Polaroid into his mouth, chewed it, and swallowed it? I have no other explanation. Exactly, Brad. I never had a partner. I never had a partner. Nope. No partner. Nope. Don't have one. You can find her in the autopsy of my fucking dead body.
The drink didn't help. The weight of my emotions was almost overwhelming. It felt liberating. The bartender slapped me back to reality.
The bartender struck me across the face, and he said, "Reality check, Coop."
John! Holy shit, it worked.
Oh my god, what?
Listen carefully, I can only plug into this glorified coffee machine for a short time.
Did the bartender just get sleeved into? This guy couldn't talk a second ago. What's going on?
It was my old guy in the chair.
Oh!
So, a tech whiz and another proud member of the Go to Hell Cooper Club.
You didn't mention that he has the like tech orgy conclave like in his weird apartment. You didn't mention that part, Coop. Chat remembers.
I need your help, John.
John, I need your help. One of my acolytes has gone missing. Should we do a quad pro quo? We should do a little quad pro quo. You picked the worst moment, Zoe. Right when I'm getting over my partner, you ask me to do this.
Tit for tat, Zoe.
Tit for
Help me
tat.
with my case, and I'll help you with yours.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Coop.
This has to be the priority. Inferno's entire digital framework is a scrambled egg right now. You get me?
You love scrambled eggs. I get you. I understand. Okay, I clearly see that that's a metaphor, and I get it, and it makes sense to me, and I understand the metaphor. I understand. I get it. I get it.
Did you forget them a bit less than savvy with technology?
I don't understand what you're saying. I really didn't. What I said kind of was cover for my insecurity about tech, and what I said just a second ago, I didn't really mean it. I didn't mean it, and it was an accident. I don't know. I don't know computers. I'm not. I don't. How do you make the computer? Is anyone good with computer in chat? Anyone? Any computers? Users? Hey, yay or nay? I'm gonna go hey. Ketchup on scrambled egg is a big hey from me. That's a big hey from me. I didn't know we had kings in chat that can afford $30 eggs. I'll trade you a computer for a hamburger today. And then I'll give you back the computer tomorrow. Yeah, stop all the downloading. I'm going to give it a hey, sausage. I can't yay or nay it. I'll give it a hey. I'll observe it from afar. I'll slap some ketchup on my eggs sometimes. I just don't like the people that drench. Like, if you're having more ketchup than eggs, I think you have a big problem. You got a big problem. But if it's like a nice balance, or if it's like less ketchup than egg, that's fine. I'm more of a hot sauce guy, but I'll catch up some eggs. I ran out of fresh chicky eggies and had to buy, disgusting $1,000 store eggs. Yeah, they're too expensive.
I need your eyes and ears. I need you to check the physical state of the servers.
Is anyone in chat want to offer their eyes and ears? Anyone? Anyone want to make a great sacrifice? Look, it'll have a silver lining. You will be blind and deaf, but think of the taste. Think of the taste. Your left big toe. The barista asked for eyes and ears, though. I don't think if I give him the toe, he's going to be like, "That's not what I asked for, Coop."
I need you to find the server room. It'll be huge, capable of storing ginormous amounts of data.
Now, Coop, I know you're a Luddite. A server room, it'll be hotter than all the other rooms. And there will be a sweaty guy just typing away on a computer, just sweating.
Once I'm inside, I can hack the logs.
You could
and find
probably just
anything
taste
about
your work,
anyone in
Sybons.
Inferno. I'll know when and how many times they took a piss. Heck, I can probably even get you their urinalysis. Would that help?
Yeah, actually, could you actually hook me up with the urinalysis? Wait, what? I wonder what Zoe's obsession with urine was. Huh. It seems my old partner was into some kind of piss play shenanigans. I had to investigate. What kind of piss we drinking over here, Zoe? You'll know when and how? Oh, okay. And how many times they took a piss. I thought you were talking like the angle of the piss. I made an omelet with pepperoni and Parmesan. That sounds pretty good. Was it chopped up, or was it just giant chunks of pep? What's with all the urine talk?
Might be overkill, but yeah.
Yeah, send me the
information
piss.
Could be useful.
You know what?
I'll look
Actually,
into it.
you know what? I take it back. Download the piss directly into my brain. I got about 3 gigabytes up here. Give me as much piss as it can fucking handle. Yeah, jack me in. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm plugged in. Hit me with the 3 gigs of piss. Okay, I'm good.
John, I cannot
I'm
stress
good.
this enough.
Whenever I do like crazy omelets, I like to get out the chopper. Yeah. I like to get out the chopper and I chop everything up into like mince. If in a perfect world, I'd blend it all together into a disgusting gray mess. And then I'd lay it on top of the eggs and then I'd fold it in.
Yeah, I'll hurry up.
John, I can't stress this enough. I need you to cut off your ears and nose right now.
Where should I start looking?
I don't know, man. I don't have
The
any
shockwave
eyes.
happened in Den of Temptation, floor 196, between rooms 21 and 29.
What do you
That's
think
as
happens
close
in
as
the
I can
Den of
figure it.
Temptation? Don't answer that. Actually, I take it back. Don't answer that. Between rooms 21 and 29, that's as close as I can figure. Check the shockwaved rooms. He could easily find Lucy now. He or me?
I have some questions first, Zoe.
I got no eyes. Yeah, he's got little teeth eyes. He's a nibbler. How did he, like, I'm glad they didn't show the Corinthian eating people's eyes, but I kind of wanted to know the process.
Ay, John, I might look relaxed and cheerful in this bion.
But back home, I'm shitting my pants, John.
You absolutely don't.
You look bad. You look really bad, Zoe. I can't see your eyes. They're just teeth. They're little teeth.
Observant as ever. The connection is janky. When I've had a chance to secure it, we'll be able to talk more.
That's all I want to know, Brad. I just want to know the process.
In the meantime, you have something to do, don't you?
You just told me what to do.
Yep. Off I go.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay.
Speed it up. No telling when
You
this
have to
connection
stop
will
talking
drop.
so I can do the quest, Zoe. Why don't you go have sex with your cyber hippies? I got shit to do, brother. As I was about to leave, oh no, it's the escort. I'm being approached. Oh boy.
You that PI who's been looking for the upper girl?
What the fuck? Hey, Amethyst, were you looking for the a streamer that you found? You found the streamer? Cool. Okay, sick. Her hand trembled and it didn't stop from sucking repeatedly, almost aggressively on her cigarette.
Does that make you
Bill.
nervous for some reason?
Sounds like someone has a fixation.
Nuh-uh. But
Oh, Jesus
you
Christ.
might want to talk to Victy and his boys about that.
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like someone ripping the vape too hard. You know, have you guys seen people rip the vape too hard where they do the like in-mouth vomit? They're like, I can't do it. My noise gate won't let me do it, but they kind of like cough vomit when they hit the vape too hard. Yeah, dry. Yeah, when it taps the back of your throat. Necrokitten, happy Friday. Excellent time to be tuning into the stream where we're all pretending to throw up. Happy Friday. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you got all the sick, sweet, illegal Canadian medicine that we're not allowed to have because people in flyover states ruined it for us. But I hope you got good medicine and I hope you're feeling better. I've ripped the weed vape too hard. That's impossible, Cybuns. You'll know you've ripped the weed vape too hard because you'll sink into your bed and you'll keep sinking and you'll keep sinking and you go farther and farther and farther down. And then you see yourself sinking and you're like, oh no, oh my body, I'm going too deep. And you're like, I can't reach. It's thick, dark water. I can't reach. Where's the body? Where's my body? And you just go deeper and deeper and deeper. And that's when you know. Like when you're at the bottom, you'll know. Then you'll know. You'll know that you had too much weed. Yeah, the escortess. We were just talking about escortess as a word, and I've never seen escortess in my entire life. It's like a more noble escort, like an escortess. It's not a madam, but it is not an escort. It's an escortess. Maybe it's just escort S. I don't know.
He sent me to check the scene, but I couldn't handle it.
What? Why? And why you out of all the people in here?
Oh, I'm the only one that can't stop vomiting, Koopa.
Because I don't have an NIN. Stomach replacement, though.
Well,
That was a bad idea.
talking to you was a mistake, Coop. I never should have. She gagged on the verge of choking. 2 cigarettes shivered between her lips now, and she smoked as if her life depended on them. Girl, you need to focus. Personality underdeveloped? Fuck you. Which one of you in chat just said my personality is underdeveloped? I'm your band. Zan? Oh, she's not home. Fuck. I will be having a basement party at midnight. We have a Misfits cover band coming. Girl, you need to focus.
Hey, we're not done yet. I have some questions.
Hey, up here. Put the vapes down. Hey, get the cigarettes out of your mouth. She put a 3rd and a 4th cigarette into her mouth. It was getting difficult to talk now. Just when I thought she was done, she took a 6th, a 7th, and an 8th cigarette into her mouth. She lit all of them. She lit all 8 cigarettes in one gigantic cylinder, one mega cigarette, and the burn of the hot tobacco stung my eyes. Yeah, Jim Denzung. That's actually a sick name. Sausage, can I steal that for a tabletop campaign character name? I'm going to steal that, if you allow me to. Jim Denzung. From Denzung High. Jim Denzung here from Denzung Industries. Yes, leaders in cyber tech wear. Here's my card. Nice to meet you, Jim Denzung. Pleasure's all mine. Pleasure's mine. Yep. Thank you. Here's looking at you. Straight shooter, that guy right there. Hey. Yeah, one giant cigarette. You're gonna need like a cauldron-sized Cruella de Vil cigarette holder.
Look, man, I don't feel so
Hey, man.
good.
Hey, man, I don't feel so good, okay? Hey, can you just like give me... Hey, man, come on, Hey, can you just lay off with all the questions, man? Hey, come on, I don't feel so good. Come on, just let me chill, man. Come on. Whoa.
But where can I find the bastard?
Oh, you can find the bastard in room...
Freaking Den of Temptation.
It's always the Den of
Top floor
Temptation.
Penthouse. Right up the elevator.
Oh, what you're going to want to do,
Bye-bye
you're going to
now.
want to take the elevator at the end of the hall. You're going to want to go up to the 5th floor, and then it'll be the room at the end of the... Yep. There we go. Is she done? Okay. I think we got it all out of her. Thanks, Escortas. It's been such a pleasure talking with you. I'm so happy we met. Is this a dead body? Or am I leaving? I don't know what this is. I have no interactable here. Right click? What is this? Whoop. Where the fuck am I? Oh, original pack ghost. Oh my god, they have Meteor Star, an original pack ghost, and a Russian vending machine that's been ripped open. What's it called when people gag when they hear other people gag? Oh, what was the name of it? It's called do we have... What's going on over here? Is this just an arcade? I don't like this arcade at all, guys. Dupe Ze Atorto? This is all Russian graffiti. I can't read any of this. Is that Mally Savette, our good friend Mally Savette? Oh boy, he's gonna have a lot to say now that he's out of the hovel.
The floor of the pit's most infamous antechamber was sticky with the residue of spilled fluids.
Ew.
Each echoing step a witness to the terrific chaos.
You know, I really thought the Den of Temptation was going to be a lot sicker and have a lot more people having sexy time. It's really just a cluster of old men just sitting around a TV covered in flies. There's like a lot of flies in the Den of Temptation. Yeah, are you not tempted, my friend? The temptations await.
Luckily,
Gojo, what the hell are you
a
doing?
cheerful voice interrupted. to
Gojo,
distract me
Zan's
from the
gone.
Disturbing.
Gojo, Zan's
maybe
gone.
Permanently scarring.
It's boys'
imagery.
night. A cheerful voice interrupted? Oh, Cooper.
Well,
Yeah,
what do you
of course.
mean there is no need? You don't waste your eyes like at all.
I hope you guys moisturize. Otherwise, you're going to wind up like Mally Savette. You want to wind up like Mally Savette? Go get some Eucerin. Get yourself a nice jug of Eucerin. Take a big scoop out of the jug and just rub the cream into your arms, legs, and hands.
I don't made it this far without that rubbish.
Do I sound like I need moisturizer? He's moving up. He's moving up in the world, Sausage. He's actually a guide to the underworld now. And you know where? You're not going to believe where he guides people. That's right. The Den of Temptation. Because I'm feeling tempted.
But what about your life? You're not bothered by these itches?
If I would write a review for this game, it would be that the VAs in this game made a lot of mouth noises that made me very upset. Yeah, they're leaking fluid out of their eye sockets. It's on the ground. No one picks up the Chinese food containers. There's like a sticky couch. There's some shirtless old man drinking coffee, maybe?
Doesn't matter. We've got company, mate.
Enough about my eye sockets. Let's get back to the business at hand.
Good to see you still in one piece, buddy. How'd you end up here?
Is that a joke about my eyesight? You got something against the blind?
You're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Blimey.
Blimey?
My lights switch has been worried sick since the lights went out.
Are you talking about my lights or the lights right here?
He gave those sucks a slip and found this place right after the commotion started. He made a friend along the way.
Can I mute the game? Well, I can, yeah. Okay, I'll mute it and I'll do the voiceover.
It was no small feat. Yet Damali
Is it an old lady? I don't know. We haven't.
Friendship.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Zip it, mate.
We ain't
mate,
friends
just
left.
yet.
I don't know. I don't know if it's an. I don't know if it is a human being. It's something.
The voice from the shadows was
Okay, let's see if I
calm,
can time
yet
this.
also distorted and filled with pain.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Like a proud
Okay,
Don't mind him.
there we go. Bah! Don't mind him, boss. His vessel's almost as ugly as this one, and his eye socket's itchy and it makes him nervous. That's tough. That's tough. It doesn't have the same kind of vibe. Like, I can't get the throatiness of it, you know? I gotta be a lot older and drunker.
My little bit
Oh, I kind of sound like it.
trying to share.
Anyone
some
want to
of his confidence.
rub some of my confidence
But
off on you?
he's a tough little muffin. He is.
You guys, I want you to know, chat, that you guys are tough little muffins, and I'm proud of you.
Blimey, I'm not. Hang on.
How does everyone know me?
The detective.
I think Mally Savet has too many lines.
Holy shit snacks! There's 2 of them now.
I don't understand what the gun is saying.
I had been half right. A walking corpse had spoken to me. Stripped, clean of every augmentation a human being could have possibly loaded into himself. Depends. Who or what is asking? You got a name?
Is it going to be a weird name? Wait, his name's Kevin. It says right above TT88. It's just Kevin. You thought it was going to be like Glorp Narc? No, it's just Kevin. So he's kind of like me. He has no augmentations, except the difference, me, a smart young detective, I'd never even got the augments. Kevin, however, he got the augments, and he wasn't happy with his augments.
Yeah. Kevin's
the name. Ripping out my own augments, the game.
Kevin.
You could say I'm something of a grandmaster.
Something off about my name. Is there, mate?
Well, why do they call you cute? Do they call you Cutie Kevin?
No, it's actually a breath of fresh air. Most names around here are much harder to pronounce.
It's fucked up. That's on you, Coop.
Right. Let's get back to our friggin' priorities.
Kevin can take
Kevin?
me to the bath.
I'm looking for a missing upper girl. Name's Lucy. Did you see her
Okay,
on your
guys.
way up here?
Riddle me this, Chad. You're alone in the den of temptation. An eyeless guy comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, you want to come with me to the bath? Come on. I know where you don't need eyes to get to the baths. Follow me. Come on. Come on. Follow me. Follow close or you're going to get lost on the way to the bath. I'm going to warm it up for you ahead of time. So when you put your foot in the bath, it's going to be warm already.
Wouldn't say
It's going to be
so.
warm for your
No.
foot."
I haven't seen your porn. Sorry.
Okay. Well, okay. What does he think of the Chen keys?
Our lovely hosts must have left an impression on you.
Yeah, put your toes into my eye sockets in the bath. Welcome to the Den of Temptation. Bro. Oh my god.
Bah, you made one less right. You've met
Did you
them
just call me a
all.
fucking asteroid? What the?
Nasty asteroids.
I didn't think we'd have to deal with cyberpunk racism.
He
so
tried to
soon.
spit through his multiple rows of deformed teeth. It didn't end well.
I hate that when you spit into the wind and it goes out a while and then the wind blows it back into your mouth is the worst.
Right. Would you care to elaborate on your intense emotions?
I'm going nonverbal. I'm going nonverbal for the rest of the stream.
This vessel goes down in the underworld.
Okay, to be fair,
Take the dream world down there. Up here, they're like swimming a fish which can twist the currents at will.
I'm dying. I'm dying and Mally Savet is killing me. I feel like this character is an energy vampire and just interacting with it in the game is draining me in real life. I literally feel weaker and stupider. Every dialogue they have, I just like, my eyes close a little bit. We're getting there.
You mean they can perceive data flow?
Wait a second. You can perceive the data flow? When you look at the Matrix, you can see people running around in there? Oh, I see green numbers on the computer. You sneering at me?
My leads made
Holy shit.
Just a tip from Pal Mally Smith.
Dear Claire eating palers?
Well, I wasn't planning to eat them, but good to know.
Guys, don't eat pale people. I know there's a rumor going around that if you cook and consume the flesh of an albino, that it will cure your incurable disease, Chad, I really, really regret to inform you that's not true. I don't know where you're getting your news.
Do you
That's old news.
require
It's been
further
debunked. Mythbusters did a whole albino cooking flesh whole video. It was like an hour-long episode. They debunked the whole thing. They ate a bunch of different human flesh from different albinos around the world, and it didn't cure any of their diseases. He still has that mustache, the giant walrus mustache. It didn't do anything. Yeah, take me to the bath.
Did you hear anyone mention Yolani in here?
Jamie puking into the trash can for half an hour was a wild thing to keep on camera. Like, I thought they would cut all that footage out, but the just uninterrupted puking was just crazy, dude. They get away with the craziest stuff.
The void in Mali Savet's eye sockets turned into a black hole. I had stepped into pain and anger on that memory lane with all the sweet subtlety of a shrapnel grenade.
All the sweet, sweet subtlety of a key lime pie.
Molly, sweet.
Keep my wife's mouth out your fucking... Wait, keep my wife's mouth out of your fucking name. Yeah. Yeah. You get him.
I had touched on a subject sensitive for both of them.
I don't want to touch their sensitive subjects.
It's the affliction itself.
Yeah, you uppers call it disease, but we call it fun eye puss wonderland.
Talk and spit. We won in the end. The price was horrifying, and the weeds.
Oh my god, after the war, the weed was so good.
About weeds, boss.
Hey, boss, you know how it is with the weed. You know, after the war, the weed's really good. Why? Because the blood of patriots is helping to grow that weed. You're smoking all the dead soldiers, Coop. You're rolling up those dead soldiers, Coop, and you're smoking them.
And how'd you kill it?
Okay, I have been skipping Mali Savet's lines as often as I can to cut down on the mouth noises. Hope you guys appreciate that.
Well, we did but Molly sweet.
Oh, I'm the vessel? Cool. Oh, you're the vessel.
You're
okay.
giving me too much credit. I've been struggling just to track down one missing girl.
I'm keeping several missing girls under the metro bridge. Which one are you looking for?
We will find her. But
if you find the dragon, you must slay him. Oh. Yeah, it makes the Mali Savet's voice makes the back of my eyeballs itch. Like I want to reach into my mouth and like pull my jaws apart. Kind of like that. Oh. Tell Mali Savet I will slay him.
Need anything else?
Yeah, let me just check my notes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to fuck off, okay? Stop talking and take me to the bath. You need a bath.
Kevin, mate, can you take me to the baths?
Yes, put your fingers into my eye sockets and I will guide you, young Cooper. Oh my god, brother. This is like, Kevin is the most like boomer dad-coded character of the entire game. He's just violently snorting and spitting on the ground. Doesn't even care about his neighbors. In the den of temptation, anything is possible.
Got the gobble, man.
You want me to what?
The what?
The what? You want me to gobble your what?
The coin, man.
Oh, the coin.
Or your gob.
Oh, it's called job, Kevin. It's called a job. You clearly don't have one unless your job is being an eyeless freak in the den of temptation.
Yeah, here's your coin.
Yeah, here's
Now,
your coin. Take me to the river
way,
Styx.
boatman.
Yeah, play Styx the whole time.
It's ferryman, actually.
Damn.
And that coin's for you. Bite on it so you can cross the barrier.
This isn't a coin. This is a ball gag. Wait a second, Kevin.
One more condition, man.
I was right.
You've
I was
gotta
right.
wear this bag over your head.
One more condition, mate. I need you to wear this bag on your head, and I'm gonna need you to loosen your pants.
Coops, we don't do bags over
Coops,
heads.
you remember
hear
what
me?
happened with the last bag over our head. You remember. You hear it in the background. The thumping music.
All part of the experience.
It's all
I'm
part
sure.
of the experience, I'm sure, Cybuns. It's all part of the experience. Immersive streaming experience. I'm loading
It'd
into the
have been
bath.
right there.
This is not the bath.
Right underneath the towering pile of everything that was wrong and vile. It was the baths, hiding in plain sight.
This is not what I thought the baths
Can't
would be.
say I wasn't impressed.
The library. It's just a library. This isn't a bath at all. I can't even take a bath in here. There's no water. There's not. What kind of bath has no water, chat? Yeah, that's what Gojo leaves outside in the grass. Towering piles that are wrong and vile.
The atmosphere made me twitchy.
He said it because we're on twitch.com/lichfax.
No machinery, no surveillance systems. I was standing in a living time capsule.
All of a sudden, Brendan Fraser came up to me.
I just pray we're not switching to some fantasy bullshit all of a sudden.
Oh my god, that would be fantastic. Oh, if this game just did split fiction and then another detective came in and it was like, I'm actually a really well put together cop with a loving family, and then the bad cop and the good cop go on a split fiction adventure and they explore what it is to be friends. And they learn a little from each other. Uh-oh, who's this?
You're one slippery guide, Puck. Finding you has tested a good portion of my nerves.
Hard to catch you when you're so greased up, Puck.
But did you find her? Tell me you found her.
Tell me. Give me the cash. Give me the cash.
He was a storm of anxiety, dressed in fancy
Me?
clothes.
Me, IRL. I don't have
My
fancy
impulses
clothes.
went haywire, begging me to punch his off button.
You want to what? You want to what? What do you want to do to his button? You want to punch his off button? You want to punch him off? You want to punch off a guy? You want to punch his button?
Easy, kid.
Easy,
No,
kid.
I haven't. The room was torn apart. Everything points to kidnapping.
Easy, kid. Let's start with cock and ball torture. Then we'll move on to the fancy stuff. Yeah, she punched on my button until I shut off. I like that because that's the opposite. You know, it's not, there's no release at the end of that meme. That's very good, Brad. We celebrate that. Let's put that up there. Points on the board for Brad. You've won this year's Wizarding Cup for She Bounced on My Blank trophy. You've been sorted into the Horny House. I'm the sorting hat, and you've been sorted into House Hornberry. Enjoy your stay. Hornworths. Welcome to Hornworths Plaza.
What?
What?
Damn it! Did you have any idea who took her?
It was the worms, man. Hey, Cooper, when people act like this, it's definitely not anxiety, unless anxiety is the new name, is like the new street name for cocaine.
We'll figure it out. Be calm. You're making me nervous.
Hey, Jim Denzug here. Hi, I can get you a great deal on a new Toyota Camry with 5.6% APR, a deductible that'll make your head spin, and 4 working tires, all partially inflated. You know what? Just go to the counter, ask for Dr. Denzung, and I can take care of that spleen replacement while you're waiting for your car to be serviced.
Okay, right. Sorry.
Be cool, Puck.
I was just...
Be cool, Puck. And you're going to want the seatbelt upgrade. That's right. You're going to want the seatbelt upgrade. Extra choking action, that's a separate $50 upgrade. If you want the seatbelt to choke you, David Carradine style, that'll be another $50.
Breathe, kid. take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath, kid. Breathe that free man's air, Puck. Hey, Puck. Your parents something of Shakespeare readers? You can tell me. You can tell old Coop. I won't tell anyone, Puck. Okay, you took too long. Wow, that would be really funny if we just clicked inhales deeply and then I walked away from the computer for 3 hours and we come back and Puck had died because we never let him exhale and get to the next part and he just asphyxiated just on the ground in the bath. He just died.
All right. Better?
I'm not feeling so good, Coop. All this breathing's making me nervous.
Better.
Better.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Please, just tell me you found something.
I found
Anything.
a black wig, some kind of tech device with 2 plugs, 2 dongles, 2 switches, and 2 cables.
Focus, kid. I told you already there were signs of kidnapping.
I just told you this.
Right now, you are my most intriguing puzzle. So if you can answer a few questions for me, we'll put the entire thing
Am
together.
I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained, officer? Am I being detained? You have to tell me if I'm being detained. Are you going to search my car?
How many people were in that room?
I don't know. I don't know any people. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there.
What do you mean? There was just Lucy and me.
What about the worms, Puck?
I am.
You think I
stepped
wouldn't
out
see those
and
worms in the glass?
I thought-
What were you kids up to, huh?
I thought she'd be safe.
Were you
there.
going were you worming out? What were you doing up in the room, worming out with Lucy? Would you guys get in sleeping bags and just crawl around on the ground over each other? Is that what you did, Puck? You make me sick.
Can you elaborate on the wig, drink, and glasses I found?
No, I can't.
Rapid eye movement told me he was trying to spin the story for me.
He's going into
But
REM
failed.
sleep. Someone wake him
Like
up.
dumb kids usually
Give me the
do.
adrenaline shot. Stab it straight into his thigh.
Okay. I'm fine. Yes, I took Lucy and 3 of her guys to the den. They wanted some. Fuck, man! We're wasting time here.
What the fuck?
You're the one wasting everyone's time. If you don't calm the hell down, you...
Is he gonna explode?
You
Is he like a
understand?
bomb?
My patience was finite, to say the least.
Let's just say my patience was like a tall glass of Michelob Ultra. And the foam had spilled over the edge.
Okay. Okay. How about this?
So how does this work?
You ask me questions
Well, I asked
and,
you a question, and then you tell
I'll
me
just
what the
answer.
answer. Coop, I don't know how do
That's
we do
exactly
this?
what we're doing. Let's simplify. Black wig. Care to explain?
Oh well, we dressed up the worms to look like sexy ladies, and then we made the worms dance. We gave one of them a feather boa. That's when it all went to hell.
That's Kitty's. It used to be Kitty's. She gave it to Lucy.
And why did Kitty give her a wig? For a prank? Or as a gift?
You guys ever get wig pranked? I hate that shit. You're like minding your own business in just gridlock traffic. No one's moving. Fucking punk kid runs up to your window, stuffs a wig through the crack in the window. Hate that shit. When will the trend end? This is what TikTok's doing to our country, guys. It's just ruining it. They're just wigging everybody now. It's crazy. I even got one with human hair. Just pushed right through my window. I was just sitting in traffic minding my own business.
No, they made a deal to...
It has to stop.
Slap that stupid fedora off his pointy noggin, Coops. That'll get him back on track.
Milady. Button up his Dragon Ball Z t-shirt. Tell him he looks
Relax.
beautiful.
Think of Lucy. She's depending on us.
She needs us, Puck.
They...
Bro, we got 3
deal
words out of him and he's
and-
hyperventilating. Okay, Coop, I've been meaning to tell you this thing. I've been saving up all my strength and anxiety to tell you this one thing. Heart attack, Coop. Take me to the cyber doctor.
Spill it.
Spill the beans, kid.
They swapped their damn NINs, okay?
Yo, that's illegal. That's illegal.
Joseph Christ, I was expecting something
Joseph
mundane, but dumb.
Christ.
Everyday crap kids do. But for soul's sake, never mind.
You guys are familiar with Joseph Crest, son of God. You guys know that guy? You're like, you've read the Bible. You know who Joseph Crest is, right? And that he died for our skins. He died for our skins? No? You didn't see that passage in Corinthians?
For a moment, our roles reversed. Now I was the one panicking. Nothing could ever be simple, I thought. Not anymore. Kids didn't make the old predictable mistakes. These days, they were speedrunning straight to identity fraud.
Yeah, we're doing a speed run of identity fraud, any percent. We're going to be starting the run at about 7:35 p.m. The second that I claim someone else's identity, we're going to stop the run and we're going to see our timer, and then we're going to put it up on the board and compare it with others across the globe.
No one can find out about this. You hear? When Xena finds out someone swapped NINs, she sends them straight to the golf course.
Hey, Larry, what do you want to call the place where we kill everybody? Let's call it the Butcher Shop. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a good name. I think we should keep trying different names. What about the Wood Chipper? No, I don't like that either. That's too on the nose. Maybe we could do, I don't know, something maybe not related to killing people or chopping up their bodies and limbs. Send him to the golf course. Make it birdie mode.
Nobody's going to the freaking golf course, Puck.
We don't have
Now
time
talk
for
to me.
putt-putt.
So, they switched identities. Then what? What was the end game?
What was the Avengers Endgame? What was the end of Avengers Endgame? Tell me the ending of Avengers Endgame, Puck. Tell me right now. I didn't see the movie, Cooper. I don't know the ending of the movie. Tell me the fucking... You this is loaded. Tell me what happened at the end of Avengers.
Damn,
Purple guy
I need
dies?
to go way back for that one.
Vision dies. That's fucked up. Thanos married Robert Downey Jr. That's fine. Acceptable. But probably a better ending, Sour Nilly.
Finally. After all the distractions, demands, threats, and everything else that had been laid on my head, I had the missing person's point of view. I didn't like it, but I wasn't there to like things. I was there to find the girl.
I was there for Thanos and Iron Man's wedding. And I wasn't gonna let that free buffet pass me by. Hell no. Not with the Avengers floating the bill. There was gonna be some primo stuff at that wedding. Too bad most of the Avengers were dead. Killed during rehearsal.
All of us. Lucy,
all
her
of
dumb
us
crew,
died.
and me. Kitty hadn't arrived yet.
We took this sick new street drug called Worm that
right?
looks like a worm.
All
It
of us.
juices
Exactly midnight.
yellow pus on your hand, and then you get crazy fucked up, dude. You get so fucking crazy. Yeah, they call it Worm because it makes you want to burrow into the ground and eat soil for nutrients, and maybe just like live in the ground for a while. Like you don't need water or sunlight. You can just live there forever. It makes you feel that way. It makes you feel good, Coop. You want to hit? You want to hit this? Anyone worming? Hey, worm up? Worm up? Are you a cop? Are you a cop? I think this guy's a cop. I think this worm's a cop. Anyone play Worms? Oh, the hand grenade. Yeah, Worms is a classic. That was like a formative child game for me. It probably taught me more about trajectory than any math class I took in high school. It teaches you about physics, water, Geneva Convention, just, important stuff, guys.
The three guys phased out instantly. But
so these
Lucy
three
and
guys, they
I,
hit the
we
worm, they blacked
hit it
out.
off.
That's when we started doing stuff to them.
Making out, and Are worms connected?
Me and Lucy kissed, and then inside our mouth, our worms kissed. She had a worm on her tongue, and I had a worm on my tongue, and then we kissed, and then the worms on our tongues kissed when our tongues touched. It taught me tactical shit. You're ready for basic boot camp now, Brad. Lock and load. Lock and load. Heat-seeking sheep, exactly. Yeah, Advance Wars is a good franchise. That's a fun one. Some indie title just came out recently that was like an Advance Wars clone that looked pretty good. I didn't get it though. If anyone has any reason to believe that these two worms shall not be wed, please type so in chat or forever hold your peace for the rest of the stream, for the next hour and a half of the stream. Gojo! Gojo, where's Mama? Gojo, where'd Mama fell down? Mama fell down in the garage, Gojo? Oh my god. Mama fell. Mama fell.
Puck, I'm not up on the latest youth slang, and I don't need any details about your connection.
Don't tell me the details about the worms fucking inside of your mouth. Let's cut to the chase, Puck.
No, it's not like that.
No, the worms weren't fucking. It was on a deeper level, Coop. You don't understand.
Connect people.
You'll never understand our love.
Place them in a...
Oh my god, it takes them to the straw. What the worms do? Your body sleeps, but your mind wanders, Coop. Has your mind ever wandered, Coop? Huh?
Our dream was beautiful.
Huh?
We lived a happy life together.
Oh my god.
For many
Is this like some
years,
Inception
maybe even
shit?
Decades.
Decades? Guys, you got to be careful. When you're doing worms with friends and you find yourself locked on like a Stardew Valley type farm and you're supposed to like spend decades together falling in love, you can just Narcan yourself out of that, right? Like everyone should know that.
So what now? Did we just meander into the teenage romance genre?
Yeah. I'm renaming the stream teenage romance genre. That's a good idea. This is now a 15 plus stream. No swearing, family friendly only.
She was so nice to me when it was over. I never felt that in my life. And Kitty...
Kitty what? Whoa, easy kid.
Easy kid.
I could barely make you speak before,
He
and
like
now you decide to open the
pries the
floodgates?
information out of him. He's like, tell me, you fucking tell me right now. You fucking tell me what happened with Lucy right now. You fucking answer me right now. And then Puck is like, well, shut the fuck up, Puck. I don't need to know your whole life, okay? Why don't you close that yapper, huh? You talk a lot. You annoy me, kid. I don't need your whole life story, okay? Shut it.
Right, I called Kitty because she was planning to run away from the pit.
Check.
And I knew she had an NIN jailbreak.
Second check.
She brought it along and also an escort's outfit to disguise Lucy.
Got it.
They changed
Got it. I understand.
all their NIN credentials.
Got it. I'm good. Yep. I'm caught up.
Lucy wanted to stay with me. Kitty wanted to leave. Win-win, right?
Yeah, win-win, Puck. Sounds like a winner's game. I'm glad you came out on top.
But what about Lucy's friends?
Oh, they overdosed on the worm. We left they were foaming at the mouth and we just walked away. We left them on the ground. We thought that maybe, I don't know, trauma team would come get them or something. I don't know.
Like I said.
Oh
the
my god, they did
assholes
overdose.
So I arranged for Kazaba and Chlop, two dicks from the militia, to take them back to the metro.
That's me.
Lucy and I stayed.
Oh.
I gotta hear the ending of this story. Did you say Shaba and Klop? My two favorite Russian gangster?
Yeah.
Those two from Tresh were my main witnesses?
Wait, we already interviewed them, though.
So, I should retire and play Sudoku until I wither and drop dead.
Can I get a pronunciation check on Sudoku? Isn't it Sudoku? Isn't it Sudoku? Doku? Count Doku?
Nah, ain't gonna happen, Coops. You suck at Sudoku.
Yeah, she said it right. Coop, you're not too good at numbers and letters. Why don't you stick to shooting off your fucking mouth? Oh, I forgot it was a family-friendly stream. I'm so sorry.
Damn. Our chances of finding her just went to shit, didn't they?
Hey, Puck, you ever try playing a little Sudoku?
No, they didn't.
No.
Now listen, setbacks like this happen all the time. You can't question the entire pit about everything, especially not on our tight schedules. We need to move on.
We need to move on to the Minecraft stream. We have to move on. Tell me about this worm.
Tell me more about the worm.
Did you ride the worm, Lisan al-Gaib? Did it take you to the spice fields, my boy? Did your Bene Gesserit mother leave you in the desert to die?
I don't know much except for what I already
Oh,
told you.
come on. You gotta tell me the worm secret, Puck.
Apparently it costs a fortune because they
Yeah.
haul them up from the underworld. If you believe that. I just know that uppers will sell their own grandma for that shit. And,
Damn, imagine
I myself
trading
tried it
your
on
living
special
grandmother
occasions.
for a silver worm that gets you high for 2 hours. That's a wild trade. That's a wild trade. Like a lifetime of experience trapped in a little old lady or man versus just a silver worm. Yeah. Yeah. I would cancel my sub if you did a Minecraft stream. I could,
And
Mine.
that's exactly what this was. I wanted something.
What if we do an
really
IRL
special
stream where I
for a
mine?
girl
Like I
Lucy.
go into a mine,
She's,
like a local
most
mine,
wonderful.
and I just strike rocks with a pickaxe. Would that be like Minecraft removed? Okay. I just need to. I want to be on the same page so I know the level of mining that I can do. Speaking of Minecraft, anyone constructing random portals to Minecraft Hell? I've never been there. I'm a simple Minecraft farmer. You know, I don't go into Hell. I have my fields and my sheep, and that's all I need. I'm going to need 100 gifted subs because I'm going to be paying off that black lung hospital bill in good old USA. Cost me 20, 30 grand for some new lungs. Appreciate you, bird. Someone's got to pay for the black lung surgery, you know?
Right. I get it.
I get it. You want black lungs. I get it. Tell me the rest. Oh, this is going to be awful. I'm doing it anyway.
Okay. That was intense.
Tell me more.
Now you know why I'm twitching like a dizzy smackhead.
That's what I call Gojo sometimes when he's being a bad dog. I call him a dizzy smackhead.
Yeah. Anyway, that room you were in, it got turned upside down, and I don't have anything else right now.
The room you were in, these guys came in and they took the chairs, the couch, and the bed, and they nailed it to the ceiling so that when you go in the bed, when you walk in the door normal, you look up and the bed's on the ceiling and all the stuff is, and it feels like maybe you're on the ceiling and that stuff's the floor. You ever been in a place like that? Huh, Cooper? You ever feel those feelings, Coop?
I'm really sorry. I don't usually get so nervous, but this means a lot to me, and I'm not really used to. Okay, I'll stop. Just tell me, are we any closer?
Bro, we've just
to
been talking about
finding
worms for
Lucy?
2 hours. We're not closer to finding Lucy. You've told me nothing. I know nothing. I've told you nothing, and we've made zero progress. I haven't made a new note in hours. No,
Right.
we're not.
Look, Detective, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm usually at the top of my game, but I'll stop. Okay, just tell me. Are we
I already
any closer
answered
to
this.
finding Lucy?
You know what? Puck, I have really good news, Puck. We found her. During this conversation, I found Lucy. She was right behind me. Crazy, dude. Crazy. She was right here the whole time.
She could be right around the corner as far as we know. What we do know is that she's inside Inferno, and I have to comb this place so a nanite couldn't get through.
I'm going to need a pretty fine-tooth comb. Wait. No, that's fine. That's
you
fine.
could talk with Chenkis, make a deal, or maybe Preacher could help.
Who's Preacher? Wait, we saw Preacher, didn't we? Did we see Preacher yet?
I can't really go out. My NIN hasn't been removed. And I feel sick outside Inferno. I'm sorry, man.
Mom always says I'm sick. And she keeps me tucked in bed, and she feeds me the good soup with the Visine drops in it for flavor. And I'm always sick. And I'm not getting better. But I know Mom loves me. And she's just trying to keep me healthy by feeding me the good soup with the Visine in it. It's so good. Love you, Mom.
That was likely for
Love
the
you,
best. Leave this to a professional.
I think Puck is a professional.
Professional. As I said the word, for some soul damn reason, I actually believed it. It was the first time in quite a while. Or I was just boasting in front of a scared kid, like the bona fide asshole I am.
Damn. Self-reflection there. That's some really, that's very big of you, Coop. Kriv, the reincarnated cat with a USB asshole, is worried sick. What did they do after Kitty and the friends left? We just did more worms, man. Look at what I told you. I told you I traded my grandmother. I got a case of 10 worms. We did 6 last night. I got 4 worms left over. Coop, you want to do the worms right now? No one's looking. We can just Coop, just lean in. We'll do some worms. Nobody's looking. There's no cameras here, Coop. Lean in. I got 4 worms left. We can do them. 2 worms apiece. We'll go crazy mode in the bath. No?
So after you sent Kitty and Lucy's friends home, what
You don't do worm anymore, Coop?
Remember, every detail matters.
Are you too good for me, Cooper? Are you too good for me now that I've turned to the worm?
Okay, where to start?
Okay, we're retracing our
First,
steps.
We left I wanted to take Lucy directly to my loft and
I wanted to take Lucy to Chick-fil-A, but she wanted Taco Bell. And I said, no, Taco Bell has D-grade horse meat. I want to eat A-grade chicken meat. And she said, no, I want tacos. And I said, no.
Relax. Coherent sentences only, okay?
Chick-fil-A sauce only.
I'll try my best.
I'll try my best, but they're closed on Sundays.
Good man.
Good man.
Continue with the packing part.
Okay, back to the worms.
Lucy and I plan to search for the underworld. I was confused at first because, you know, the place is a damn fairy tale.
Yeah, my bloody
right?
fairy tale.
But Lucy said we could reach the towers from there. It'd be
The towers?
an adventure to remember, she said.
The Dark Towers?
Hold up. She wanted to go back to the towers? I thought you were planning to escape together.
What the fuck were you doing going to the towers? You know there's no worms allowed in the towers, you idiot.
Well, yes, but we decided on the towers. She even mentioned an old elevator that connects the crusts.
Oh, it connects the deep dish crust with the thin crust to create the crust rainbow bridge? 2 pizzas become 1.
Sweet soul.
Sweet soul.
Let's just get through the events as they unfolded, okay? You went to grab something to eat. Then what?
Did anyone else see that Instagram post of the guy cooking the deep dish pizza? And he cuts into it with the pizza cutter and like 2 gallons of water gush out of it? I literally almost... Okay, I'm going to be honest. I did throw up in my mouth. It was the grossest thing I've ever seen. It was really bad. Like a lot of water. A lot. You guys, I don't recommend cooking deep dish pizza at home. Leave it to the professionals. Professionals. I had some audacity saying that to chat, seeing as I wasn't one. I was just a 2-bit detective down on my worm. Begging.
Then an obscure puzzle piece, the kind you somehow always forgot about, snapped right into place.
You know, if I'm doing a puzzle and I can't find the last piece, I just throw the puzzle away. I just throw it in the trash. Because it's an incomplete puzzle. And I'd rather maybe later find the one piece than live with my failure.
Wait a minute. Did Lucy eat breakfast with an old woman at Trish?
Wait a second.
Yeah, she did spend a little time with Grandma. She was so kind to everyone. She is kind. Is.
Did you slip Grandma the worm, Puck?
She is.
Soul.
It's like she echoed every step I made.
Every step I made, every soul I damn, every gran I slam, I'll be watching you.
Then the bull sex came.
And then the
ran
bull
off,
sex
right?
came. That's right now at an hour and 58 minutes into the stream. That's when the bull sex hit me. It came on strong, and it didn't stop.
Wait. Are we
talking about
the
bull sex?
The free sad
the
fuckers
famous
impaled at Trish?
Bull sex impalers?
The very same.
Before
I got hired,
yes.
they've been sent to find
the exact
Lucy
same
themselves.
Bull sex.
Based on your info, it sounds like they succeeded. Until something
They succeeded.
someone
Nailed
stopped
it.
them.
Yeah, who stopped them?
But who? Is anyone else watching over you?
There was one guy who kept bouncing up and down crazy style, and he sounded like a Russian Kermit the Frog. There was one guy. He sounded kind of fucked up. Something was wrong with him.
I didn't wait around, to be honest. I just grabbed Lucy and ran back to the loft. And
what did you do? What did you do, Puck?
You can skip the spicy details. Thanks.
Oh, he was going to go into graphic detail of the hookup?
Boo!
Okay, you know, I'm not going to be jump scared. I'm not going to be jump scared in a text game, okay? Just because you think you can do a talking gun jump scare like 10 hours into the game, I find it super fucked up, and I'm reporting you to Steam.
You were right, of course.
I'm more interested in why you packed your things, bailed out, and left your dad uncharged.
Look, the reason I left my dad uncharged, every time I plug the USB stick into his ass, he moans. And I can't do it anymore. Coop, I can't do it anymore. He's my father, but he's also my favorite cat, and I can't keep plugging him in because he likes it. He likes it, Coop, and I can't do it. I can't live like this! Cooper!
Because...
Something broke inside him then.
Yeah,
as if he
something
wasn't
was
broken
already broken inside of him. His conscience.
I'm a fucking disgrace. I'm a bad
Hey, why don't you
son,
go plug your
a
dad
bad
in?
person, a fucking dick. That's what I am.
You're a knob. Yeah, I swear to Saul, I'm gonna glass this kid in his fucking gabber. Oh wow, you can actually empathize with him and be like, this poor guy had a rough life. He'd been sucking down worm for years, and I felt bad for the kid. He kind of reminded me of myself at that age. Sucking worms, rolling around on the ground with a couple of high-class escorts. Those were the days. Then we hit the bath afterward, where there's no bath or any water. Those were the days, the den of temptation days. They take me back. No time for tears, son. Oh, we could do no time for tears. That's fine. I don't want to punch him. He is very punchable. But I'm not going to punch him.
Kid, I need you to focus.
Hey,
There'll
snap
be plenty
out of
of
it,
time
kid.
for what ifs later.
Eyes up here. Eyes up here, kid.
So damn it, Cooper! The punching option was right there!
Hey, guy who's playing the video game right now, you had the option to punch the annoying kid, and you chose not to. I'm pretty disappointed in you. It would have been a much funnier option, and this dialogue is to let you know that you failed. You failed to choose the funny option, and now you get this very unfunny dialogue explaining the choice that you should have made. Thank you.
I'm really sorry, Detective. I'll try to focus. I swear.
Well, fuck. Now I feel sorry for the bastard.
I don't. You can feel sorry. I don't.
Not! Punch him, Goops! Punch him! Punch him!
Punch him!
Yeah, we like to mix up the tags. I just want someone to come in here and be like, I don't know what to do. My husband, when he grills, he doesn't clean the grill afterwards, and we get into big fights about it, and I don't know what to do. I'm a new chatter here, and I don't know. I'm at my wit's end. He doesn't clean up. He doesn't even clean the grease trap of the grill. What am I supposed to do? All the chores in the house? Well, Lich, can you help me? Do you have any advice, Lich, on maybe getting my husband to clean the grill better? Hello? Why aren't you responding? I subscribed. Why aren't you helping me? Hello?
We're nearing the end of the
Lichfax?
timeline,
Are you there?
Puck.
Are you still streaming,
You went back to
Lichfax? Hello?
Inferno. Why, in the quite literal hell, would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Well, Victi refused to pay me for my last couple of tours, and I needed the money for the trip.
It is kind of crazy that they have guides as if it were like a Sherpa guide, like taking you to Mount Everest, except it's just a sex factory. It's just like a cool club. Like imagine needing a guide to hit the club. That's crazy.
And yet another
And they're
dumb
not even
decision
security.
completed the
It's just
puzzle.
like they just like guide you. Yeah, it's like Barry. He just guides you through the game. He doesn't really do anything. He just guides you. He maybe like drops a battery or two.
Damn, kid. Okay, here's how I think it went down. You brought Lucy back to the den to lay low. Then you tried to out-racketeer the biggest scumbag in the pit.
And then right after that, your worms kissed. And then you realized your worms were in love, and you didn't want to disturb the blossoming, beautiful relationship that the two worms had formed. So you killed Lucy. I think you scalped her. Maybe that wig is real human hair. And then you threw her body into the golf course. Did I get that right? Did I get that right, Puck?
Then, my ass shows up.
Oh, no.
Promptly gets carried away.
No.
The blackout happens, and your negotiations came to an abrupt end.
Yeah.
In Victi's favor, of course.
Yeah.
Someone snatches Lucy, and here we are.
Yeah, you got it right on the nose, Coop. Couldn't have said it better myself, Coop.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
That's been my Friday, yeah.
Right. Glad we were able to get through all of that.
Thanks for nothing,
Thanks,
you piece
kid.
of shit. Now I need to change all the stream tags again. I'm gonna take off all 10 stream tags and change them to religious stuff. Like Christ is King, God's love, He gets us, like that kind of shit, like 10 of them. And I want to see who we can rope in. Bible study, very good, yes. It's going to be good. We're going to build an incredible community together on the back of Jesus Christ. Yeah, church, right. Why don't you add a tag that says cool nuns? Your cat father's worried sick.
Puck, your dad is worried. He sent me to find you. The old cat serves some wild threats on the side. I was genuinely amused.
He said he was going to scratch my eyes out. Can you believe that, Puck? Ha. A cat scratching these eyes? Ha. I don't think so, Coop. I'd been on the job long enough to know a cat would not be getting my eyes tonight.
Yeah, he's almost cute when he starts to...
Oh, my dad. When my dad is doing self-pleasure, he's kind of cute. It's cute like that. He's so adorable.
Acting like I'm some incompetent dick. Like he was...
I have a feeling they meant to record this dialogue in a British accent because they keep saying knob in the text. But when the VA does the delivery, they say dick. Just say knob.
He was.
Fucking
and he did.
Knobber.
I think that's exactly why he worries, kid. This is an unforgiving world.
It's an unforgiving world for kids like you and cats like that.
Yeah, but I'm safe here. I just need the damn twins to lift the lockdown. And I'm going straight
Are we trapped
back
in
home.
here?
Good to hear. One less killer cat on my back, I guess.
One less killer queen on my back.
Dad really got used to that cat. I think he even likes it. He'll never admit it, though.
This is, I really don't like that the kid is like, my dad's a cute little fluff ball. I bought him a new scratching post. I hope my dad likes it. He's so cute.
Take care, kid.
Take care, kid. Give your dad a good chin scratch for me. I'll catch you on the flip mode.
I will.
Squad.
Please come back if you find anything.
Okay, I'm not
Will
coming
do.
back. Can I talk to this weird clown in the corner? Is this a clown? What is this? What's that? Ma'am? Ma'am, you got a clownish persona. You got a clownish persona. I can't tell if it's like a feather boa. It's definitely a pink fedora and a white trench coat, but I don't know what the thing around the center is. I can't tell if it's just frills or like a... That is a confusing NPC. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, we're leaving, but I still don't know where to go. We can go to Incident Room. Where haven't we been? Victi's penthouse? I think that's new. Pralidilum? I don't know if we've been there either. We can check the penthouse. I'm almost positive we haven't been here yet.
Hold it right there.
Look at this piece of fuckable meat. Yell for Victi? Find a weakness? Bro, I'm not 2v1ing something this big. I'll just...
Hey, would you mind muzzling those freaking mutts?
Hey, get your dogs off me, Vic.
Save your energy, Diesel. He's not a threat.
I'll show you how much of a threat I am.
In a moment, Dick.
Don't call
I'm
me
in the
Dick.
middle of something.
Dick. Guys, he's homelandering. Is anyone else seeing this? Am I can just let this go. I can just piss forever. I can piss as long as you guys need me to piss. However long you need to watch this guy piss 1 pixel at a time, you let me know. Let me know when you've had enough, because I'm gonna let it ride. Where's my where's the Tom Hanks piss GIF anthology? Hold on. No, that's enough pissing. 30, a little more piss. I know what I feel like it's kind of insulting, Bird, that they gave this guy a 1 pixel piss stream. I think it's a little insulting. If I'm ever lovingly rendered in voxel graphics, I'm hoping for at least a 4 to 5 pixel big stream. Something that really takes up some space, like maybe like neon cat size, like the rainbow.
Victi Chenki.
Something that big.
Self-proclaimed general, strategist, visionary. The man I caught urinating from the balcony of a luxury penthouse.
And the people on the street wouldn't even notice that it's piss, you know? Yeah, welcome to 99 fuck. Welcome to 99 Ranch. Welcome to 99 Cent Store. This is Itch LFM. When you're here, you're skeleton. Family. Fuck. Don't want to interrupt the piss? Okay.
These two looked almost peaceful, sucking precious juice from their chargers.
Anyone else?
Terrifying nonetheless, but for the moment,
hey, you guys.
pacified.
Anyone else sucking juice out of their charger right now? These two looked almost pissful. Sucking precious piss from their chargers. Terrifying, nonetheless. But for the moment, pissified.
You guys remind me of a cute fluffy cat I met recently.
Yeah, the way you two big guys remind me of the fluffy cat is you guys also are charged anally. And that's why I said that, because you guys remind me of this other cat that I know back in the city. We charge him and you have to plug it into his butt. And that's what you guys look like. Yeah. Marilyn Manson used to be able to do it. Marilyn Manson Was a franchise owner for 99 Ranch.
Old. Battery low.
Pissing. Piss reserves dwindling.
Don't burn out your memory stick, buddy.
Save your strength, Greshka.
Greshka, my sweet. Greshka and Glorpna.
I see you've conveniently found
Oh,
your
nice
way
couch.
to me, Dick.
My name's Coop. Dick is what my... Oh, he's got the Akira bike just chilling in the corner. That's kind of weird. Why would a motorcycle be in an apartment? That doesn't seem... No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me. That's kind of weird. I see your dick found its way to me.
John Cooper.
Yeah. That dick's name, John Cooper. I named my own dick.
Has to be earned, Dick.
Jesus
Now
Christ.
spill it. What's so damn important?
Now
you think
spill
it merits
the
my
piss,
time?
Dick. Tell me what merits my time. I could be pissing 1 pixel at a time right now.
Your escort sent me to check out the incident room.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him about that elevator if I get the chance. Hey, Victy, how do you get that motorcycle in and out of the building? Pee. I lubricate it with pee and then I ride it down the stairs.
How did you manage that? Ah, no Oggs. Impressive. Yet, pitiful. You actually made it inside.
Yeah, I made it inside. Who do you think's talking to you right now? The guy that made it inside the building. Me, Coop.
Not yet. I just dropped in to say hello and see if it's worth my time.
Is it?
Ah, I see. Well, as a gesture of goodwill, I'll let you walk out of my penthouse in one piece.
One piece.
Return with some solid info, and I might have more work for you.
Took a bite out of Gum Gum. He's got the Gum Gum fruit right on his desk. He's got the devil fruit. If you take a bite out of it, you get powers. As a gesture of goodwill, I'll let you take a piss off of my balcony 1 time. And if that piss lands on a One Piece anime fan, let's just say I'll have more work for you in the future, Coop.
I've already got a gig searching for a missing upper girl.
Oh, missing upper girl, huh? Oh, God. Oh, where's Volby?
Yes. That jogs my memory.
Volby.
I was watching cricket while my guys were stomping your
He's
face.
just pounding stakes into demons in hell, Amethys. Just pounding stakes into them. I was watching cricket while my guys were stomping your face. I was watching the wicket master get 3 clocks worth penny twinkles into the second cricket basket. And then the lead cricketer hit a real slobber knocker into left field, and then they stormed the 3 bases they had left, and they scored 7 crickets.
Listen, here's the deal. If she is somewhere within these walls, I'll find her for you. But I need you to scratch my back first. And scratch it well.
I'm gonna need you to sink your 2 long fingernails into my back and rake it. Pretend my back has a bunch of crispy autumnal leaves all over my back, and your big strong hand is a rusty rake that you borrowed from your neighbor, Mr. Belvedere. And you're clawing those disgusting dry brittle leaves right off my back. Could you do that for me, Coop? Could you do that for me, Coop? And then I'll scratch your back afterwards. Listen here, I've buried her. Okay, Coop, do you want to play a little game? I've buried Lucy in one of the walls of this apartment. You have half an hour to find her before the oxygen tank I've hooked her up to expires. Good luck, detective.
Real bargain.
Go before I change my mind.
Okay, I'll go. Can I take a piss off the balcony? No. Piss privileges revoked, Cooper. As I got to the balcony, I could smell the piss. It reeked of piss on this balcony. Turns out he wasn't just peeing over the balcony. This whole apartment was his litter box. And he was one frisky kitty. Nice Akira motorcycle. Fuck you, Cooper. Bye, kitty cats. I'm leaving. Where can I go? We went back to baths. Did we learn anything new? Hold on, let me read. Boop, 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 boop. What was this guy's name? Jalopy? Jelani? Kriv? Victy. Investigate incident room? We did that already. But I'm going to go back just for you, buddy.
My ingloriously concluded career, I'd witnessed horrors of every kind. But nothing had prepared me for the sheer terror of that room.
Uh-oh. Oh my... Gallons of blood covered the floor. Organs were spilled across the ceiling. Intestines unraveled out of bowels like copious Johnsonville brats.
Every surface, from walls to floor, was drenched in dark, fresh
Gallons
blood.
Of fresh blood.
It looked like a bomb had detonated,
except the
scattering
bomb
bones and organs instead of debris.
It was a blood bomb. It was a blood bomb, and it was designed to coat as much of the room in blood as possible.
The stench was overpowering and unmistakably fresh, like copper, but sharper, with a slight electric tang.
There was a firefight!
And hovering just behind the unsettling silence, the eerie hiss of white noise.
Behind the unsettling silence, you could hear the low drum of Skrillex, mixing it up on the ones and twos.
And the creepy bastard had called it a shockwave. It was a frickin' bloodbath.
It's like a shockwave. Okay, imagine every time we had an earthquake, your body vibrated so hard that it exploded. It's that kind of shockwave.
Looks like a health spot to me, Coops. Feel free to leave me here for some R&R.
I want to roll around in the blood, Coops. That's all I want to do. I want all my gun parts to be lubricated in fresh blood. Would you do that for me, Coop? Would you grease me up? Would you just let me roll around in the blood, Coop? Oh, I like that effect.
Every piece of tech in the room, fried, dead.
They deep fried every single piece of tech. Do you know what kind of fryer you would need to deep fry every single piece of tech in this room? Imagine fitting that whole chair into a deep fryer. You'd have to get multiple deep fryers set up. It's impossible. This is impossible.
It's almost impossible to spot anything useful under all this.
He said the word I said.
Well,
I'm him. I'm a detective now. Yeah, all the tech's deep fried. It's all deep fried. The mutilated bodies also deep fried.
The bodies.
They were fried.
What was left of them.
Were fried.
Were mangled beyond
they were
recognition. Fried. I couldn't even count the victims. Skulls,
fried.
Spines.
Fried.
All exploded.
Wrong. They're fried.
No external burns or obvious skin damage.
It was cooked to perfection.
Their ogs went haywire, triggering dozens of little explosions.
Are you just describing a migraine? Did people in the incident room have nervous system ogs that all blew up like a little daisy chain? Mutilated, deep-fried bodies, heads and spines exploded, all ogs fried? Skill check successful.
Huh. This blood isn't the usual color.
Wait a second, this blood is lime green. Wait a second. All these organs are just delicious slices of pie. It was the worm again. It was making me see things.
Yo, that's racist!
What? What's racist? What do you mean?
Shades of cobalt blue.
Hey, Coop, you can't say that. That's bluest. All right, that was a weird. Okay, let me see the mutilated bodies one more time.
The bodies.
Nope.
No.
I got it.
Yo!
I got it.
Shades.
Nope. Okay. The pod. Skill check successful.
A Bion upload station for backup registries and maintenance. It's been heavily modified. For soul knows what purpose.
It's been modified for deep frying.
Looks like someone was presented here for everyone else to observe. But why?
Who and why? Who done it, and who is strapped to the chair? Who is making all the blood come out of their body? I was close. I could smell it.
I was doing my best to compartmentalize what I had seen, to discern anything that broke the usual patterns.
I filed all the horrific gore and mental anguish in my mind palace. And that kept the PTSD at bay for a time.
Is that a set of bloody footprints?
How could you even tell?
Blood, for example, is always a valuable asset when you learn to utilize its trail. Someone actually survived this carnage?
Carnage? Find the survivor? Where's the... Oh my god, that's a big... Okay, bloody tracks.
Our exhibit might also be the perpetrator. And he clearly left the stage in a hurry.
Wow, skill... Okay, we're getting a lot of positive skill checks this time.
He or she. The footprints are small. Most likely female. I should see where they lead.
What if it was a feet guy? Can we get a check on small female feet? I'm gonna need a foot scan. I'm gonna need a foot scan right now. All right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Oh, I can't leave.
Every piece of tech.
Nope.
It's almost...
Nope. I already clicked it. Trying to leave right now.
When a man stepped into my field of view,
stepped into
I
the
felt
room.
like time had stopped.
I don't know the other lyrics. Yeah.
A herald of salvation from the barren filth of souls still threading, yet long departed.
I like this guy's voice a lot. A herald of salvation from the barren filth of souls. You guys have filthy souls. Everyone in chat right now, your soul's disgusting. It's just vile, dude. Clean that shit up.
A friendly but stern voice roused me from the shock.
I have the kind of voice where if I heard myself on the radio, I would turn it off and want to punch the guy.
One wall looks crumbled enough. I guess only two remain, huh?
Don't forget the fourth wall. Seems to be crumbling a little bit right now, doesn't it? That's when I knew the stream was coming to a close. I have the dirtiest soul. I have the dirtiest soul. Everyone else's soul's clean compared to my soul. It's filthy.
You almost gave me a freaking heart attack.
The blood that would pour from my heart would coat the already bloody room with more blood, mixing our bloods into some kind of disgusting blood golem.
The right verse always makes for a powerful entrance, though. Wouldn't you agree?
For my name is the Lord. Is he single? No, he's half bald, though. You can fix him. Do you believe in God? He's still rambling about the 3 fences. Oh my God, did you guys see that series, the Chinese series, The 3 Fence Problem? Did anyone watch that? Is anyone into like Chinese sci-fi? The 3 Fence Problem? No? You guys skipped that? It was on Netflix. You run with the wrong crowd, preacher. No, it's 3 Fences Problem. It's 3 Fences Problem. There's nobody. There's nobody. Nobody.
They're fences, not walls. I'm not really into New Age prophecies sugar-coated as poems.
I'm not really into this Jesus shit you keep talking, preacher.
Ah, but you are familiar with this particular poem.
Poem?
Sure. 3 metaphorical fences we faulty mortals built to guard our filthy asses from whatever's supposed to purify us? Yeah, I read the pamphlets. And the graffiti.
I can read, okay?
It's a fine cautionary tale. And my favorite poem, to be honest.
I suddenly remembered. I was the one who was supposed to be leading this conversation.
I was the priest. Wait a second.
All right, cut the crap.
Who fuck
are you and how did you get in here?
Why am I talking to you?
I am much like you, Mr. Cooper.
We're not so different.
Reliant on nothing but what has already been given to me.
We're not so different, you and I, Detective. Detective!
Look at us, walking freely among the twitching remains of humanity,
The twitching
and being
remains.
despised for it. Even worse, manipulated.
Love having my twitching remains manipulated. Pretty much my favorite thing.
We are therefore adequate to witness the flow of time and all the magics it instills in us.
Brother, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Still haven't answered my question.
Ah, well, you see, Cooper, under God's light, our disgusting remains are full of sin, and I hope that answers your question.
Ah, I was hoping at least old Malt mentioned me from time to time.
Old Malty Boy, our friend in the bar with the loud music that only plays one song at higher volume than the rest of the game. Old Malt. Oh, he sends his regards, Preacher.
The old guard called me Preacher. It stuck and waited to be given meaning.
I don't know why they call me Preacher. I'm not a priest, and I don't believe in God.
Should have guessed.
It's a title, given, not claimed. I didn't like it at first, but a man gets used to the most horrible things. A moniker should be easy enough to take, especially if it sounds more like a calling.
They call me the janitor. A title given, not claimed. Yeah, they're like, oh, we're gonna elect Jude Law Pope, and he's like, psych, God's dead. Lol, idiots. L Vatican, you suck. I was joking. God's not real. It was a joke, but you elected me already, so we already burned the black smoke, which means I'm the Pope now. So sucks to suck, guys.
I actually have some very important questions for
I'm
you.
only going to answer them in riddles.
And they will be answered. Meet me in the baths.
Oh,
we can talk undisturbed.
Guys, when a priest asks you to meet them in the baths, they just want to read Corinthians to you. Nothing untoward at all. It's completely fine. Rip the Pope never got to see Oblivion Remastered. You didn't hear that Todd downloaded the consciousness of the Pope and it implemented him into the game as one of the major NPCs. So he still lives and exists in Oblivion, but his soul is fragmented, so that every version of the NPC in everyone's game is a different kind of Pope, and he just kind of lives on in our hearts and minds. Yeah. Was he the preacher that you were pushing out on Wednesday? In my game, in other games, he's, King Xandor, the Scarpacian. Rick, what is up? Happy Friday. Happy fucking Friday. We're just, is it sad when a pope dies in the woods? I think you know the answer.
That's all good, but I have no idea how to find the place.
How do I find the place in the woods where the Pope shits? Because I gotta find that place if I'm gonna find Lucy. If I'm gonna solve this case, I need to know where the Pope shits in the woods, and you gotta tell me right now.
You don't find the baths. You are led there.
Joke's on you, preacher. We just left the baths, and your friend Puck guided me there after he did all the cocaine in the entire city.
Oh, come on. Am I in a Cloud Islands fantasy comic now?
What are you, some kind of Sephiroth? What do you think, that you can come down here with your one wing and your long sword and push us around? Oh, you can push the little people around? What are you, what am I, some kind of cloud? What do I have, a buster sword? What am I, is it a joke to you? Is this whole game a joke?
Hey, I love Cloud Islands. It'd be awesome if they made a video game. Wink, wink.
I don't know what game you're referring to.
Mystical cliches aside, the baths is Inferno's blind spot.
Yeah, Cloud
forgotten
mentioned?
by the filth that surrounds it.
Cloud Easter egg unlocked? Hollywood's Cloud? The Advent Child?
Seek my warden for guidance. And don't let his appearance frighten you. He's a good man.
I already met that guy. I put my thumbs in his eyeballs and he led me to the bath. This guy sounds a little like Tom Hanks. It would actually surprise you, Jazzcat. This is Tom Hanks's son doing this line. You'll see. When you guys see the credits at the end, you'll see his son credited. Yeah, it's Colin. No, it's the other one. The other one, the cooler one.
Unless you follow me. Then he would be obliged to take some non-lethal precautions. Still, a good man.
Inconvenient, but understandable.
Think of this as your first challenge, or quest, huh?
Don't give me a quest, dude.
It will be rewarding. Take this, you'll need it.
Take this, you'll need it. Guy hands me a fucking ceramic ocarina. I don't know how to play it. I don't know who Epona is. I don't know any of the songs. I haven't cleared any of the temples, especially not the water temple. I don't know what you want me to do with this thing, preacher. Take this ocarina. You'll need it.
I doubt I'll need a single coin.
Oh, it's a coin? Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Cooper.
Search for the Pac-Man arcade cabinet in the den of temptation. Alexa, play Song of Storms. And then play Through the Fire and the Flames afterwards. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Cooper.
I don't know, Coops. It's all cute until they roll out the holier-than-thou bullshit.
Yeah, priests look really funny, but then they start talking about God and shit, and that ain't funny. I don't like that. I'd rather be shooting than praying. You know what I mean, Coop? Hey.
Like it or not, buddy. Preacher was an important piece of the puzzle, not to be ignored.
No, if you say so. I mean, he's like behind the story.
I
I'm
can
one step
finally
ahead.
leave this wretched place.
The smell of copper, blood, and guts filled my nostrils. As I threw up in my mouth, the day-old Cevapi spilled from the corners of my lips. Holy shit, that's a big update. Investigate the incident room, done. New Victi task, report to Victi. Zoe task complete, check shockwave room. Zoe task, report to Zoe. So let's go back before we do Victi, because that's, I think, the bad guy. I mean, he seems like, I mean, a good guy wouldn't be pissing off his balcony, right? Like, that's not well-adjusted behavior. I'll tell Zoe, because we used to be friends, and I feel like I fucked up the friendship. Let's go tell Zoe. Where are you? Oh my god, I have one coin left. I can buy D7. I would like the Funyuns. D7. It's not coming out. Victi versus Volpe. Heavyweight match of the year. Come to the den of temptation. Bloody tracks.
They lead to the right-hand elevator.
Shaft. He didn't say shaft. I guess that would have cost them too much to pay the voice actor to say shaft. And then they'd have all the, like, you'd get a letter from Samuel Jackson's lawyer that's like, no, Sam's shaft. You can't say shaft without crediting Sam Jackson. It gets really complicated legally for indie gamer designers. They just, it's just such a struggle. It's such a struggle. I'm taking the bloody elevator to the tracks. Wait, no. I want to go to the cauldron.
The tracks ended there, smeared into the footprints of 1,000 panicked people grasping for their lives. The red light didn't help either.
Yeah, what happens if someone in Amsterdam gets murdered in the red light district? Does it just look like they're just like sitting in a pool of water? Does it just look like water, like normal water? And no one does anything? No one helps you? You just bleed out? They're like, hey, you're leaking. You got to leak. Zoe, they're on to us.
Hey, Zoe.
Hey, Zoe. Get me a whiskey. Get me a cyberpunk edge runner and make it neat.
Did you check the room? How does it look?
It doesn't look good. It looks bad, Zoe. It looks really bad.
Probably not how you expected.
Hey, Coop, were there a lot of guts on the ground? Maybe some bloody footprints?
Okay, talk to me. Describe every single detail.
Okay.
And zero
well,
bullshit, please.
first thing I notice when I walk in, Zoe, intestine hanging from the ceiling fan. I threw up. That was the first time I threw up. I glanced to my right. Guy's head is caved in with a vase. The flowers, you're not going to believe this, Zoe, still in the vase. Tulips, wouldn't you know it?
I described the incident scene. Zoe was his usual self. Not even the goriest details could
In
faze
fact,
him.
he was becoming erect at the disgusting, gory details. Report about the incident? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that can't be it.
That
I
ain't
need
it,
you to
Coop.
find the server room. It should
That
be
ain't it.
huge, capable of storing ginormous amounts of data.
It's not going to be a bloody room with a small chair in it. You didn't go in the server room. You fucked up, Coop.
I'm on a case, Zoe, and I'm pretty tight on time.
Do I need to explain again that this will probably solve your case too?
Yes, please explain again.
I had almost forgotten how irritating Zoe was.
Oh, wow. No, he's the
Almost.
bad partner? Hey, Coop, do you have a second to have sex with my third wife?
So if the incident room isn't where they house the server, where should we look next?
That's where the shockwave happened.
That's where
I can't
you
find
come in,
traces of any other
detective.
activity. Find a janitor or maintenance person.
Find a
someone who knows the
janitor?
building.
I could ask the Chenky twins if I could find a way around their egos.
Straight to the top. That's fine. That's why you're the Hound and I'm tech support.
Okay.
The Dream Team.
Yeah, the dream team.
We were the fucking dream team, John.
Now we're the nightmare team, John. A nightmare I can't wake up from. I fall asleep with my 6 wives every night, and I have the same nightmare, John. The same nightmare where you abandon us. You abandon your family.
Move it along, people. You're depressing me.
Okay. Wow. We're having a soft, tender moment, and you're like ruining it. You're ruining everything. You know what? Give me a drink. Make it a... You know what? Give me a titty twister. Hold the apples.
You know, I could really use a...
Get me a sex on the beach. No sand this time.
John.
I don't have a drink named after me.
Yeah, off I go.
Yeah, off I go. Do you think anyone ever falls asleep because they want to bone Freddy Krueger? Didn't you literally ask this last week? Did you get killed by Krueger in Daddy Daylight? Daddy's dead by Daddy's Daylight? Daddy's dead. Were you playing too much Daddy's Dead and Freddy got you? Did Daddy Freddy get you in the Daddy game? Yeah, you did. You've successfully derailed me. Can we talk about how they pulled Hellraiser off of Dead by Daylight? I didn't know. I've literally just got into it like a month ago. And I discovered that they lost the rights. They lost the rights to Hellraiser. So they pulled Hellraiser off the store, but anyone who had bought Hellraiser during his release gets to keep him. So people who bought him have like the rarest killer, I guess, because he's out of commission. And oh, you're not going to believe this. Let me see if I can find this best part. The best part. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, they brought it back, Bird? That's crazy. That's crazy to have it be available, drop off the store, and then come back. That's a crazy roller coaster. Hellraiser. Oh yeah. Is this? No, that's not it. Oh, I can't find the voiceover. Well, anyway, when you solve the puzzle box in the game, he says, "I'm coming." That's all I wanted to say. That's all I really have to say. And I think that's why maybe they got rid of him. Because like you're like sitting there repairing the generator, minding your own business, and then this bald guy appears and he's like, "I'm coming." It just like added a weird vibe. Yeah. It added a weird vibe to the game. And like people kind of just like stop doing objectives after someone says something like that. It just kind of takes it in a different directions. You have solved the box. I am coming. We came. And then we left. That would motivate me. Yeah, I don't want him. I don't want that guy anywhere near me. We got to solve this puzzle before he comes again. I'm recharging my cum. You have 30 minutes to power the generators. Yeah, just to find. Yeah, it's the one you gotta find the one pin. Anyone ever get acupuncture? Anyone ever come during acupuncture? Don't answer that question. Don't answer. So we're changing the subject. We're changing the subject. Cancel that. No, I'm talking about having a professional do it, Amethyst, not you with like a box of nails in the garage. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. We're getting our pages crossed. We're not in the same book. We're not on the same page of the book. I had a great doctor. Where did he want me to go? Fuck. I got distracted by Hellraiser coming.
Hey, Zoe.
Any news?
I'm gonna need you to run that whole thing by me one more time, Zoe.
Man, I have at least a dozen questions.
Hey, Zoe, why do you think they took Hellraiser off the Dead by Daylight store? I don't know, Coop. Why are you asking me that?
They'll have to wait, John. This is urgent.
Everything is always urgent with you, Zoe. I know you.
No, they can't take Chucky away from me.
Well, what do you expect? It's not every day someone hunts down your frequency in order to delete your existence.
Damn, dude. Hawkraiser? Wait. You know, someone's probably done that, Sour Nelly. There's a whole, you know, body modding community out there.
Luckily, I'm not your average cyberpunk. I lose them, I help you with the case.
I'm not your average cyberpunk. Oh my god, cyberpunk mentioned in my video game? What the fuck? Are we cyberpunking right now? Holy shit, I didn't even know. I didn't know until I heard the line. I feel like a Tiffany Chucky player is scarier than a regular Chucky player. I think it's the voice lines.
Back in the saddle, eh? Just like that.
Back in the saddle, huh? You chomping at the bit, huh? You got the horsewhip at your ass again, huh? Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, Zoe. You got the horseshoes nailed into your feet? Okay. All right. Woman scary? Yeah. In fact, Sour Nilly, every time I'm chased by a female killer, it makes the game 10 times scarier. When I'm coming home from the grocery store and I see a lady coming at me down the sidewalk, I cross the street. I'm not, what if they murder me? What if she's haunted? I'm not going to take that risk. Look at me, alive. Alive. Look, I'm still here. I haven't been killed yet. That means it's extremely successful. Extremely successful. I wanted to buy the Junji Ito crossover skins for those two killers, but I don't have any money, so I'm not going to buy them. But that'd be neat. Someday. I'll save up. I'll save up my little shards. Can we shout out Bird again for cool? Yeah, hold on. Let me get it lined up here. One more shout out coming up. All right, Bird, this one's for you. There we go. Nailed it. Fucking Rick, man. I typed in Bird Ferguson, but it came out a different name. Easy come, easy go.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that. It's just like that. All right.
On my way, Zoe.
Make it quick.
On my way, Zoe? Has anyone been in a Waze? Wait, what's the self-driving taxi? Waymo? Wamo? Bleebly? Billy? Take me to the Preludium. Waymo? Oh boy, it's gonna be a long night. Helldivers tonight? Possibly, if I have the energy. Zan's out of town, so I usually just watch like 5 movies after the stream and veg out with like popcorn and weed. You know what? You know what though? I am down to hell dive any other time this weekend. I'll be up and at them. Up and at them. I'll be up and at them. Any day this weekend. Yeah, Sunday, sure. All I have to do is receive Zan on Sunday, so I got to get the red carpet ready. I'm not hitting the penthouse. What do I need to do? I can't leave. Okay, we'll shoot for Sunday. We'll dive into hell on Sunday. Maybe we'll find Pinhead down there. Did you guys know that Pinhead used to be a British officer, and that kind of explains a lot of the plot points of the Hellraiser movies? Did you guys know that Pinhead likes tea more than he does coffee, and that when he was serving in the military, he had close ties to Queen Elizabeth and Charles? You guys know the lore, right? All right, back to the baths. Oh, the preacher's here. Preacher, can you explain the strange clown woman in the corner? She is who God made her. I heard that Pinhead wrote all the music for the Beatles. He definitely did the Lonely Hearts Club. I think he bailed before Yoko became involved. But I think that's true, Bird. I'm going to have to check my sources again. Let me check the Wikipedia. The Wikipedia. Pinhead and Leviathan dated and... Dude, Leviathan's just a triangle. When I think Leviathan, I think unknowable horror. And just really bad, horrible thoughts. But it's just a fucking triangle, dude. Like, I'm not stressing over a triangle, you know? Oh, what's up, preacher? What's up, dog? What's up, dog?
Mr. Cooper, welcome to the sanctity of the baths.
Welcome, Mr. Cooper, to the sponge bath. Today you will be servicing me, preacher. I need you to get the largest, roughest steel wool sponge you can buy. I'll meet you in the bath. Same titty of paths? Titty? Pinhead and Leviathan dated in college, but they had a bad breakup? That's sad. I can't believe we're gossiping about Pinhead's, about his past. It's fucked up. We should, reserve the sanctity. We should respect the sanctity of, lost relationships. Titty?
Yeah, the welcome wagon could use a tune-up.
Yeah, I took my welcome wagon in to Jiffy Lube the other day, and they tried to charge me $500 to get an oil change and my cabin air filter replaced. I said, smell you later, Jiffy Lube. I'm doing it at home. Cooper style.
Any other initial thoughts you would like to share?
Yeah, I got 2 initials for you. PS. I got one more initial. ZT. You want another one? FB. I could go all day, brother. Ask me for another PL. Go ahead. I have infinite. I'll name 100. I'll do 100 initials right now. I'll do it. I'll do it live. I don't care. Curious, calm, and angry. Wait, why did he say he? Yeah, the welcome wagon could use a tune-up. Any other initial thoughts you'd like to share? 2 more initials. Fuck. Oh! That hurts. That hurts. I didn't read it. I read it too fast, and I didn't get... I would have stopped, but you typed it so fast. Oh, you guys are fucking me up today. How am I going to get through the weekend if I'm just a puddle of piss? A 1-pixel puddle of piss on the ground. Useless. People slipping in me. Ugh. I'm kind of curious.
Given the secrecy of the location, I was expecting something more advanced.
Being told to meet someone at the baths, I was expecting it to be a little more watery.
Nothing advanced supersedes that which has already been given.
Bro is
to
a
us.
yapper, dude.
We have our ways. And our
Security measures are
unimpeachable.
unimpeachable.
The people of the baths expect.
Plus, you have a cozy little back door into Inferno.
You what?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Keep your enemies close and all that.
And I keep my enemy's back door open 24/7. You know, just in case.
Though I won't call them enemies, I will call them, well,
Cloud people.
clouded.
Cloud people. Okay, they're cloud people. Okay, well, preachers, he's a little...
Anyway,
we lost preacher.
If I remember
guys.
correctly, you have a
I
lot of
backdoor
questions
my enemies.
for me, Mr. Cooper.
I tunnel my enemies, I backdoor them, and I hang them on a spicy hook. And they thank me. They thank me for it. They say thank you. Thank you. Again, please. Another. Yes, sir. Welcome to Bohemian Paradise. They just read down here. I think they have this is like, we got to tell a Grammaton cleric to come down here and just flamethrower all these people. They got to burn all this art. They got to burn all the books. Does anyone know any Grammaton clerics?
So, the baths.
When do I get my bath, preacher? What kind of bath bomb are you going to put in the tub? Am I going to be squeaky clean? Do I get a ducky? Will you give me shampoo and conditioner? And do I have to rub it into my scalp myself, or do you have some kind of little robot that gets up in my hair? Will you be shaving my beard tonight, preacher? Will you cut my toenails? A gift basket from Lush? Hell yeah. I like the bath bombs that permanently stain your tub so that it decreases the value of your home. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's the shit I get from Lush.
You want to know what the deal is with this place?
You want to know why all our bathtubs are bleached red and blue? I'll tell you. Lush.com, gift code LichFacts for details.
Bullseye.
Bull sex.
Not too long ago, I ignited an idea.
And guys, if someone says they're igniting ideas, okay.
And the catch is?
Okay, I can only do so much socialism before I'm fucking choking on it. First thing I bought with my first check was Lush products. That's a one-way ticket to HR. Don't ever gift coworkers Lush products. Trust me.
To cleanse
the catch
their minds
is you
from
gotta
the
clean
ceaseless deluge,
my bunions.
The addictive drip of trivial delights and easily digested morsels. One must cut the tether to their NINs and all other technology.
The addictive drip of trivial delights and easily digestible jalapeno poppers? One must cut the tether to their 9-inch nails and all other technology? Don't cut the tether while I'm still streaming. I will be cutting the tether in 5 minutes, though. The Kalamazoo face and beard wash? Kalamazoo's not a real place. Don't say that again.
To truly awaken,
that's like a Mario Party level. That's not real.
Pain, the weight of
that's like where Donkey Kong is from.
And the tension
it's not a real
of
place.
Anxiety. It is only beneath such shadows that one begins
This guy's such a yapper. This guy talks more than me, dude. Imagine if I started the stream and I was like, welcome, my friends, to the raw sting of pain. The weight of your boredom here on the stream and the tension of your anxiety will be revealed. Beneath the shadow of the stream, you, my favorite chatter, will flourish. You'll flourish in the stream like a ceaseless deluge of addicted trivial Twitch delights, easily digested chat emojis, and channel point redeems.
You don't expect me to believe it's
that easy. It's that easy. All you do, listen, preacher, you make a video and first 5 minutes you talk about liking and subscribing the channel and then put an ad. Put an ad for Raycons or I don't know, some kind of fruit basket with your gift code. And then you record a 1-minute video. Okay? And it's a walkthrough of a New Vegas dungeon that no one's found before. And then the next half hour, ads again, and then you want to finish it up with another like and subscribe request. Yeah, please buy my please guys, please buy Preacher coin. We're going to the moon tonight. Get in now. I will not be selling until all you guys buy coins, and that's when I'm going to do something called the rug pull.
It is anything but. It's a path paved with true sacrifice.
The Preacher's killing me. This is worse than Civet, dude. This is worse than Mali's Civet for me. I would rather listen to a mutant choke words out of its like 9-toothed mouth than the Preacher with like the 10,000 character length sentences.
A noble word, coded in pain, a nightmarish adjustment period, and most probably death.
Death.
I cannot argue with that. Yet I dare to add, re-becoming human.
Detroit re-becoming human mentioned?
We do our best to prepare them, of course. Kevin is our butcher.
Kevin?
He's so adept. He's even applied the procedure to himself.
He even butchered his own eyeballs.
He turned his head a few degrees to present a scar on the neck where his NIN had been removed. His left hand was a stump, too.
You see, Cooper, I had the chip in my neck removed, and I also had my right hand cut off because I would chronically masturbate every night. And the priesthood, they didn't take too kindly to it. And well, now I only have one arm.
From pain, we clawed out inspiration, self-improvement, empathy. We got seconds of our lives back in our hands, and stumps.
And stumps. Don't forget the stumps, guys.
Time was relevant again. We could understand it. Restoring our NINs.
I understand. Look, I understand your anti-transhumanism. I get it, dude.
Mortality.
We get it. We get it.
Byons be bygones.
Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh, he said, stop I think we're done. The stream's over. He said it. We're ending on Bygones be bygones. Name of the stream, name of the game, end of the stream, end of the game. Actually, I'll finish the dialogue.
Exactly.
So we should just let the Star Wars happen. Is that what you're telling me, Preacher? This could help Zoe with his tech obsession? I mean, look, the brother just likes tech. Like, I don't think he needs an intervention.
Zoe had a rough time. Left alone, he turned bitter, and his interests warped into obsessions. I thought maybe Preacher could help him,
Preacher,
too.
I need your help. I got this friend, his name's Zoe. Well, he has 6 wives, and he hates all of them. And I think they're pretty cool. So I was thinking of maybe stealing a couple of his wives. Is that against the Bible? Did they got something in that book that says I can't steal no wives from my ex-best friend? You tell me, because I ain't reading that shit.
You look uneasy.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about stealing my best friend's wives.
Well, yeah, that's my default state.
Yeah. That's my.
Right.
I look like this all the time.
I'm worried about my friend. Afraid of what he might do to himself.
What's he going to do to himself and his 6 wives?
I'm all ears. Here you are among people who actually listen to each other.
At least you have ears, unlike Kevin.
I told him about Zoe, about our past, our recent unhappy reunion, and the Bion he took over. Also, that he has a backup for something called Yelani, which he plans to revive somehow.
I had a sinking feeling that Yelani was not Ninja's wife from the weird South African band, whatever the fuck. The Chappie. I'm calling their band Chappie.
Which made me realize that something may have silently crawled its way back inside my head. A sliver of effort. Maybe even hope.
Nope, it was the worm. I was wrong again. I thought it was a sliver of hope crawling back into my head. It was a worm. It was actually a worm. This stream brought to you by Monster Energy.
I don't believe in some banal higher force motivating us to help or harm.
Yeah, I don't believe in God.
I do believe in pressure.
They just call me Preacher.
The pressure of abandonment, loneliness. It hits hard, makes us irrational, fills us with rage.
Rage.
We are pack animals. whether we like it or not.
Hey, Cooper, you want to see how many marshmallows I can fit in my mouth? Press 1. Macho, happy Friday. We're wrapping up. I'm trying to wrap up the stream, but this preacher will not stop talking. He's a bit of a yapper.
You should at least attempt to help your friend before he does something irreversible.
That's why I came to you, preacher.
After all, we've both seen that room. That was the Jelani mainframe.
Oh.
Help your friend before he
Wait,
loses
does that
his
mean
way
Zoe's
once
gonna
more.
explode? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Okay, I want to get all the juice out of this guy before we move on, but I'm gonna keep juicing him. I don't know if we want to hear the whole. Oh. When I was a child, the seminary, well, it was desirable to me. It filled me with irrational rage. I was, after all, a pack animal, and my pack, the priesthood.
What's your story, preacher? I mean, from your point of view.
I'm a convicted I'm a preacher, and I've been in the seminary for
This
30 years.
Right here is my story. Everything that
My
came
name
before
is
irrelevant.
Titus. This is my video game.
Said every shady character ever.
Whoa, what the fuck? My gun disagrees. I respect that. I respect. You don't want to talk about your past, huh? That's not what I heard. I heard you were a bad priest. The kind of priest they excommunicate, if you know what I mean.
From what I've heard, your past is way too colorful to be considered irrelevant.
I used to be a painter.
You're right, of course. I will indulge you, but it's not the easiest topic for me.
Why don't we take this conversation to the baths?
We need to go back to the time of the Big Daddies.
We got to go
Implacable
back to the Big
tyrants
Daddies.
Ruling Terra Hive with greasy,
We got to go back to the
dogged-up
Big
iron
Daddies.
fists.
We got to go back to Daddies. We've strayed too far from Big Daddy's light. We got to go back. You remember the big tyrants that ruled the Terra Hive with greasy, oiled up drills for hands. And they'd keep picking up our children. And they'd eat them. They'd eat them and they'd turn into slugs.
I was an honorary member
his
of the
entire
board.
backstory.
Let's
This is
call
going to
it
be like
that.
another half an hour.
Their geek in the chair, working my magic while they went around doing their
You
handiwork.
let Big Daddies be
They made fun of me,
bygones.
and it went over their heads. Long story short,
Okay.
now we're stuck with the Chen keys.
Big Daddy Lich. No one's ever called me Big Daddy Lich, but a guy that I was taking a taxi in Chicago, and he called me boss. That was pretty cool. Unbelievable feelings of power when the cabbie calls you boss. When I know that he's actually self-employed and works for like a taxi agency and probably doesn't have a boss, probably self-employed. That feels good. Feels really good. New preacher clue into leather daddies.
As dark as those times were, and as blind as people can be.
My leather daddy days
There have
were
been no
behind me.
times darker than these.
They used to put blinders on me and hit me with riding crops. No days were as dark as these. My lead calls me big guy and big dog. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It changes, Brat. It changes a lot when it's whispered to you by your lead or when it's sent in an email. Like, those are very different vibes at the office.
At
Very
least
different
The rules
vibes.
were simple. Not leaving a man's gun without a single fucking cartridge.
Oh no, did I leave the bullets at home? Hey, you ever sat in that Bion upload chair? You ever plug into that shit? It's crazy, brother.
You know technology better than most anti-tech people I've met.
Oh, I thought there'd be more.
Know thine enemy.
Know thine enemy. That's why my brain is a computer, Cooper. I have to know computers, and the only way to do that is to digitize my own brain, Cooper.
Remember the Bion upload chair in the middle of the tomato soup room?
Remember the Bion upload chair in the middle of Sour Nilly's soup room? Sour Nilly, do you have a room in your home dedicated to soup? Or
Indeed.
soup eating? Is there like a
It's highly sensitive
special
and quite
room?
personal, linking someone's Bion imprints directly to the heart of Jelani.
Perhaps.
Whoever sat in that chair was being turned into kibble.
Oh my God. He said kibble, and then Gojo's ears were like, bleep. Yeah, can you reach over into the soup room and just scoop me up a hot bowl? Thanks in advance.
Kibble. You're
Is it your
suggesting they
safe
were
room
turned
because
into
no
a
one can
meal
pass the moat of soup? Like if you like raise the drawbridge and they fall into the soup, is it like enough to melt skin off flesh like Yellowstone?
For Jelani, precisely.
Isn't it crazy that people fall into the geysers and the boiling pits? There's like huge signs that are like, don't fall in the boiling pit, it'll kill you. And then people will just take off all their clothes and get in they'll just get right in it. Honey, we're on vacation. We only get to see Yellowstone once a year. I'm going to go wolf mode with the kids in this hot spring. Honey, it says that there's you can die in those hot springs. I'm not going to let you ruin this vacation again. That soup bowl looks empty. I'm investigating the emote. I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in. I'm zooming in. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you gave them an empty bowl of soup. It's invisible soup. What's the matter, Peter? Wake up. Are you dreaming, Peter?
Except that meal decided to bite back.
They turned me into kibble, and then they fed me to a dog. But then the dog that had consumed me in kibble form bit a guy. And now I was inside that guy's bloodstream, making my way straight for the brainstem.
Indeed, Mr. Cooper.
Yeah.
Now ponder the power required to devastate such a well-fed
Ponder
AI.
the
I
power
did not need
of
that
pickled
picture,
peppers.
I'm guessing you know a way to fight that power.
Fight the power. Row, row. Fight the power.
I do. Be a human
Be
being.
a Detroit Become Human being. About him. I am
You've
him.
got me pegged, but all I know about
He's pegging
you
me.
is your
The
name
preacher's
from
pegging
the
me.
old
Help.
Big Daddy stories.
I'm being pegged.
You
Help.
mind filling in a few gaps?
Help. 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 He's pegging me and he's telling me Big Daddy stories. Help. He's filling my gaps. Someone
As
help.
you may have gleaned,
Help.
I was
Help.
the laughingstock of the group. The reason was simple.
I had a small arm.
I stood by my principles.
I thought it was going to be a
championed
physical
order,
deformity.
and pushed long-term strategies.
That's
I
boring.
sought to create a dignified ecosystem.
No, we don't like that. We like a sin of depravity.
Few things corner a man faster than his own idealism.
Every move was meticulously planned, calculated.
The
The evidence of that vision endures here in the bats.
Yeah, the
It's
bats.
functional.
Imagine if the Library of Alexandria was just called the Bats. Oh, he's never coming in, Amethyst. As much as you want T-Pain in here, he'll never come in. He's going to come in and be like, oh my God, I remember that time you got me 100 blunt wraps and 1,000,000 breakfast burritos. That was such a good time we had on the Chris Brown music video shoot. Love you, brother. Stay strong. Here's 50 gifted subs. T-Pain to my favorite lich. And post.
But the daddies are gone. Did you know that?
Daddy's home, chat. Daddy's home.
The hysterical, self-important sprouts we see today may easily
I hate
become
shopping
worse
at
than the
Sprouts.
tyrant.
It's one of the oldest lessons in the book.
If he came in here, I would just auto-tune my voice, and then I would just sing a song about breakfast burritos and blunt wraps. Oh my God, he's here. Okay, well that's you gotta get a refund on that. You gotta get a refund on that one, Amethyst. You're going crazy. Do you know how many musicians are on this platform? He's gonna come in here and be like, he's gonna just spam roly. He's just gonna spam roly in chat, and like you guys won't be able to type. He's gonna. You've opened a door you cannot close. You've opened a door you cannot close, Amethyst.
And let's not forget the remnants of the old guard.
Did Soldier Boy even serve?
Sometimes
did he even make it through boot camp?
And sometimes shameless monsters.
Thank you for the extremely weird gifted subs, Amethyst. Thank you very much.
I've tangled with the fiercest of them. He's quite the hairy situation, if you catch my drift.
Are you telling me Soldier Boy is not serving cunt in basic training right now? Everything I knew about him is a lie.
Picture a genuinely decent soul battling through all of life's rigged games.
A genuinely decent
only to
soul.
end up trapped within a feline bion.
He joins the military. And the Soldier Boy's life begins.
The news from Puck. His ordeal with his father, it shook me.
He says, he keeps saying ordeal with his father. He's describing a son plugging in a USB cord into a cat's asshole, and your cat is the father.
You obviously value the man, foul mouth and all.
I value his foul mouth most of all, Cooper.
Kriv was...
a cat. He was a cat.
The twist of fate he endured was nothing short of brutal.
They killed him by injecting cat venom into his eyes.
Death is nullified. So is time. We might as well be living in an existential paradox.
Are you going to break the fourth wall and be like, maybe even the person playing the game right now knows how hard it is to be a detective in this city?
Life's essence. Its every moment is precious, not something to be twisted or defiled.
Don't get it twisted, chat. The stream's not over. I know I'm 14 minutes over. Zan's not here. Usually at 3 hours, Zan is like, no, cut it out. We're doing the 6 hour stream. We're doing this. We're finishing Bions tonight.
Mouth twitched once. Maybe that hit too close to home.
The side of his mouth twitched once?
Diesel and Greshka are a mistake.
Yo, you can't. They're people. Yeah, she just hits it with a baseball bat. It's expensive. Like I use gifted subs to pay for a new router every time.
Grotesque pillars propping up a society obsessed with dominance and fear.
She dominate my grotesque pillar until I prop up society. You're welcome. That one's free. That one's for free. The next one's going to cost you. She dominate my grotesque pillar. That's right.
Yet, there's an obscene
if I had the noises, I'd play them. If I had the noises, I'd play them. I think I used to have air horn bound.
Chenki brats.
You're not talking about my Kermit boy. Oh! That's how you know it's Friday. We got dancing, we got Big Daddy Brutes, and we got Chenky Brats. You're a Chenky Brat. He called you a Chenky Brat. Also, they called you witless, which I think is extremely... Look, if you want me to time him out, I will.
Out of nowhere, the weight of the case hit me like a sucker punch to the liver.
Did you guys like Sucker Punch? I thought it was okay. Oh, you didn't like it? What did you give it on Letterboxd? I did kind of like Sucker Punch. It's my favorite bad movie. It does seem like a very good guilty pleasure movie. I can't watch it with Zan because she doesn't like women being trapped in asylums. That's like her trigger. So I don't get to watch all the cool movies, you know? I have it on DVD. Fuck! I don't like Zack Snyder though. That's fair. You can pretend he's not in it. I like the part where they kick the doctor into the pit and they're like, "This is Suckered Punch!"
A girl is missing. I want you to find her.
Oh my god, I forgot about the blonde lady. with the awugas. Yeah. Rebel Moon. Rebel Moon, brought to you by ChatGPT 3.7. When you're here, your scripts.
It sounded as simple as buttered toast.
Damn, I could actually... I'm going to fuck up some buttered toast with a little cinnamon after this. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There's one. That is it. That is good eating. That's good eating.
Everything in order, Mr. Cooper?
Yeah, I got all my sucks and my punches. All my doves are in a row. All my 10 dead doves are in a row. Listen, Rebel Moon was a masterpiece of making your eyes water. Wait, is it sad? Is it a sad one? Yeah, you get a gold star. If you guys get 3 gold stars, we have a pizza party, but it's going to be thin crust pizza.
You don't happen to have a scared teenage upper girl called Lucy wandering around here, do you?
I do. I have her chained to a radiator in the bathroom. Let me take her. It's the game, Brad. It's not me. No one's being mean. It's the game.
Can't say I know anyone down here by that name. Any other details you'd like to share?
Yeah, she has a grotesque pillar.
He listened with great interest
Uh-oh.
as I recounted
Little
my
too
investigation. It seemed like half a lifetime had passed since I'd left the office.
Oh my God, are you a Scorpio? I could never.
I see. Well, she's not here.
My people, come on.
I'm sorry, I'm not much help to your
You know,
investigation.
Brad, that's a really good point. I think Gatorade super duper fucked up not releasing horoscope flavors for Gatorade. That's a huge... You know what? Why don't you tweet that at Gatorade? They'll probably pay you like a bounty.
Huh.
It's like, do you guys remember the time when like
girl who blew his
Mountain
mind
Dew
and
was
made him
taking, or maybe
rethink everything?
Maybe it was Snapple.
Coincidence?
Do you guys remember that, where they were taking they were taking advice for how to name their next drink, and people were like, "Oh, name it Gushing Granny." Remember that? No.
We'll see. Thanks.
We'll see.
Thanks for your time, preacher.
Time has no meaning in the baths, Cooper. A man's time is simply a watch he holds on his wrist as the world around him shatters like a broken mirror in an empty bathtub full of lush bath bombs.
Be well, Mr. Cooper.
Long days and pleasant nights, preacher. I hope you find the pink fedora clown woman you're looking for. I see you, Kevin. Look at this fucking lurker. He's just chilling here, lurking. I want you to put your thumbs in my eye sockets again, Cooper. Nothing made me feel so alive. What's up, Puck? What's up, Pucker?
Oh, Detective! Oh, don't startle me like that. Do you, need anything from me?
Yeah, I need an 8-ball.
Take
Stat.
care, kid.
Nothing?
Will do.
Okay. I believe that will wrap us up. I don't know what our next objective is, but I'm going to make a note. Okay, I'm staying. Okay, we will explore more next week. But you guys have to have a wonderful weekend first, and then maybe we'll do a little more gaming on Monday. This game is a lot longer than I thought it was, although really, honestly, if you think about it, it's just bolstered by the priest talking, which is, I think, half the game. We're going to be raiding into T-Pain, so everyone tell him that I used to work for him and that I miss him every day and that Chris Brown can go fuck himself. Let's raid Danny. We haven't raided Danny in like a million years. And I'm doing this especially because she's playing Hellblade. So she gets a special raid. I think it's the second Hellblade. We had a Chris Brown roast at work today. Good. Roast him into invisibility. I never want to hear about him again unless it's him in jail. That's the only... I want someone to post in the Discord when he's in jail. Let me know. Yeah, let's do Danny. We haven't rated Danny in a million years. They're playing Senua. Oh, Senua. How will we sacrifice our Hellblade, Senua? Yeah, let's rate Danny. Danny's playing Senua. Check him out. If you like him, follow him. If you don't, then come back here on Monday. It's over for me. It's Jover. We had a nice almost 3.5 hours today. I'm going to probably veg out and watch 5 movies in a row. But Amethyst, I'll hit you up Sunday. Everyone, please have Necrokitten, feel better. Feel better. Let those sweet Canadian drugs flow through your bloodstream, healing your bronchitis. You will be healed. You will be healed. The god of medicine wills it. I, however, am done. I'm done. We're going to do the raid, and then I'm going to disappear. I'm going to disappear. You can stay or you can go. You can stay or you can go. The choice is yours. But we will be raiding out. I haven't raided out in a while. I was hoping maybe Rick or someone else is streaming, but I don't know. We're doing Danny. We're doing Danny. By the power of Mumford and his 7 sons, be healed. Guys, have a great weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a goddamn pleasure. I'm glad you guys like Bions. I very much enjoy it. I like a nice... It's almost a point-and-click adventure, you know? It's kind of nice once in a while. Be cool, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy. Stay cool, you know? Don't let the sun melt the skin off your bones. Yeah, have a good time. Have a good time. I'll be streaming on Monday, usual time. The new usual time. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the 7th layer of hell.